Oh no, they really can't. Alright, Alright, I am starting the stream is live now. It's just going through title shit.
I got you. Hey Joker, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Joker? Let me put this into. Why am I not getting audio for the? Oh, it's because I wasn't tabbed in. Okay. Thought the audio was broken for a second.
Welcome to the Edgy Penguins stream. The guy with officially 1,004 subscribers.
Is it really 1,004? Because I hate how YouTube. Yeah, it is 1,004. Because I hate how YouTube formats it now. It's like 1.04K. It's like, is it? Like, okay. You mean 1,004? Okay.
Okay, let me ask something. I'm genuinely curious.
All
Do
right.
you watch some YouTube videos and they refuse to show like the amount of views it has?
I don't.
Like
I don't think I've ever
like,
seen
I
one where
click
they
on-
refuse to show the amount of views. I've seen ones
mean,
where.
they just don't have the view count on them.
Oh, people can disable. I think. Actually, no, you can't. I don't think you can. Can you disable view count?
I think you can.
Joker, I'm recovering from a cold. Slim is, I think, still kind of coming down with a cold.
Yeah, it happened around, what was it, like, today's Saturday, Friday. It started around Thursday, got really bad on Friday, and I just worked my way to, like, yeah, so, like, I gotta spend the next few days to recover.
Yeah.
I don't miss any more days of work, honestly.
Dude, at least you weren't out of work for almost an entire week. And I say and I say almost because I started getting it like on a Monday, and at that point it was just sore throat. Then the next day I tried to go in, and about like an hour in, it's like, yo, I can't do this shit right now. I'm like, yo, I am just too out of it right now. Can I just? I can stick.
A bit of a bad.
I still have symptoms, and I was sick the last time. Ooh, shit. Wait, is this a class I want to? I don't think I want to play this class. I'm gonna pick this one.
Yeah, Joker. That's unironically me. In fact, like
Hey, just use them all to miss a week.
Actually, it's kind of not great because not a good look because I actually asked can I be manager soon, and my boss said it was okay. It's just like the one thing I need is my driver's license, though. That's the only thing he really needs me to focus on.
You'll still die. Do you enjoy being poor?
How is the audio? Because I didn't get a chance to do an audio check before this. I was actually scrambling to eat dinner before this.
Perhaps we scared them off.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Okay, that's good.
Do you have a death
Yeah, man.
by armor?
I just
Oh, I can
bought a
get this already. Oh shit! Let me get the full auto shotgun with the cursed skin on it.
Yeah, like this reminds me of like
Okay, they're saying you're a little bit low. The problem is, how do I fix that though?
Nah, that just might be my voice. Like I can't really.
Yeah, I need to do. I need to figure out a way to like isolate Discord from the actual game audio, so that way I can boost that separately.
Besides, you just said I'm a little low. I'm not super low. As long as you can hear me.
Yeah, as long as you guys can hear him consistently, then that's.
My numerous witticisms. I don't fucking know. Like, yeah, man, I just splurged on a bunch of food because I'm gonna be like trapped in our room for the next week. Like, I'm gonna trapped in our room for the next few days. I found like a blazing buffalo ranch Doritos. Higio skins on Dunzo Rumor. No, that's more base.
It would be hilarious if this game had an Ahegao skin. That would be hilarious as fuck. I can't imagine. I don't know if they would do that, but that would be hilarious to
I
see.
mean, considering I think some people like ban them from like certain anime conventions.
What, like Ahegao sweaters and stuff?
I hang out hoodies. I think it was banned. There was a big controversy about we're banning this, and I'm like,
Y'all just not fun.
out of all the degeneracy you see at anime conventions, that's where you draw the line.
Yeah, that's just not fun anymore. They're like, what the fuck, guys? You're gonna ban the Ahegao shit? Like, what the hell? I'm about to be that guy, but have you seen some of the shit people wear at anime conventions? Like, it's just like, you are barely wearing clothes right now. Like you were skirting a fine line for getting hit with public indecency.
Oh, by the way, we're
fuck, I just
obligated to say this because it's 2022 and people are idiots. Cosplay is not consent. Just FYI, for the people, like, you know this, I know this, we all know this, but like, for the sake of people who are idiots, cosplay is not consent.
I don't know why my camera in this game be glitching the fuck out.
I can't. I'm actually reminded of like one time Andrew Dobson made that.
Oh, you talking the Power Girl one? And the funny thing was, like, the actual cosplayer was completely cool with what was going on.
The cosplayer, the guy taking the picture of the cosplayer was her boyfriend.
Yeah, which makes it even funnier.
Here we go.
Yeah, Joker, get a cough counter going. Because this is the down with the sickness stream right now.
The down with the sickness.
Oh, I was almost tempted to buy Warhammer Darktide because you fight the minions of the plague god Nurgle, but I hear the game is buggy as shit right now. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna drop $40 on this. I already got Callisto Protocol, which runs like ass at times because they just didn't fucking optimize the PC version.
I'm looking at the picture right now and like, holy shit, like the
Worse than a new Pokemon. I don't think it's that bad. I think more like people were saying the game was crashing on them, and they were getting like sub 30 FPS on like high-end rigs and shit for no reason. So I'm just like, nah.
I forgot you could see fucking. I'm sorry. I forgot you could actually see Dobson in the background of the picture.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's even. Yeah, that's right. You can. I'm sorry, but if you dress up as a hentai character, tentacle monster. I mean, I feel like if you actually go to an anime convention dressed as a tentacle monster, either you're gonna get kicked out or you're just gonna be the absolute Chad of the convention, and everybody's gonna want to flock to you for the meme.
Yeah, because there are people go in there like, for those who are cultured, like what's it called, like the Demon Ninja, what's it called, Takanami or something like that. That's what I'm talking about, right? The skin tight suits, the Demon Ninjas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they go there all the time like that shit, bro.
How does that work if you go as a fake character then? Considering the original visual novel is kind of pornish, that kind of works. Is it
ecchi or straight up hentai?
Let's put it this way: there's a romance option with the girl with the thigh highs, and one of the lines is, and I think this is, I don't know if this is a meme. I hope it's a meme, but the guy is like hitting it from, is like hitting it, and he just goes, and the line just goes, her anus is right there. And I'm just like, please tell me that's not the actual line.
I mean, it's hilarious regardless.
It's hilarious, but it's like, please tell me that's not the actual line.
Here's the thing, I think like the core difference between ecchi and hentai is,
ecchi is more like teasing, like hentai actually will show it.
Yeah, like I think like the main distinction is as long as you don't show actual penetration.
Yeah.
Because like interspecies reviewers is It's all like the only thing
It
they
is
don't
fitting
show
that
is
fine
penetration.
line. It is like
And
right on the
only thing they
edge.
don't show is penetration, like literally.
Yeah.
Same thing with Redo the Healer.
I have not seen that. I just know about the scene where he's like, does he like slap a bitch in the face with his dick or something?
Yeah, he dick slaps her. I've actually read the manga, and I was like, okay, what are people going off about? Oh, Redo the Healer. Oh, it's a revenge hentai. That's essentially what it is. Very generic fantasy revenge hentai. Okay.
So ecchi is bad hentai then. How do I explain this? Ecchi is like a strip tease, and then hentai is like you actually hired a prostitute.
Yeah, like
That's probably the best way to describe that.
Ecchi's a stripper. Ecchi's a stripper that'll do pretty much everything for you as long as you don't touch it. Hentai's a straight up lie.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe it. The difference. It's like you can look, don't touch, but hentai is like, oh no, that's fine.
I mean, like, how do I put this? Like, technically, Ranma half is a
Watch out, get close just now.
technically, because there's always like it gets banned. They actually do like some different shit. I don't fucking know.
So no one means you were smarter with. So one means you were smarter with money. Got with the money. Got it. I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess that's the way you want to look at it.
Why did this is the sickness stream, not the hentai stream. That's next week.
Yeah, that's next Friday. I still gotta do the
Friday or
main.
Saturday?
It's Saturday now, but I normally stream on
Yeah.
Friday. But I wasn't feeling up to it on Friday. I was just like, man, I'm too tired to be sitting up here doing this shit.
I'm taking a cough drop.
Yeah, I was eating that shit like Halloween candy because I just. And the worst part was it really wasn't helping that much either.
It soothes my throat.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause. Speaking of that, I was watching so much freaking Boondocks while I was sick because I was just bored as hell.
I've been playing Persona 5 again. I picked it back up. Yeah, I just completed Futaba's palace. Kind of did the thing where I'm kind of over leveled.
That happens pretty easily in Royal. I think they made the game a little bit easier with leveling up and just like accidentally.
My problem with that is like whenever you want to make new personas, oh, you're not strong enough. Well,
Yeah,
all the personas that I have, they're all the same level. So anytime I try to fuse them together, they're always going to be too high level for me. So
Like, what do you want me to do, buddy?
what do you want me to do? And by the time I do get them, oh, I can get them in this dungeon anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah. That is one thing that is kind of hilarious about that game.
Also, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't care what it says. The fact that you can't get like they have. It's very hard to find special point items. They'll give you 1,000,001 healing items. But like special point items are so fucking hard to come by.
I think they
is
do that
bullshit.
so you can't just, grind through the just steamroll the palace on like the first day.
No, it's bullshit because like by the time I would say like by maybe even like the second fucking like the fucking second palace you get to, you start encountering enemies that are immune to both bullets and physical attacks. So you kind of have a choice. But to you the fucking spell.
That's what I'm saying.
dumb.
I think the reason why they do that is so you can't just, plow through the palace in one go. They want you to, do other shit.
The worst part is I still plowed through the palaces in one go. I still beat Futaba's whole thing in one go. I didn't really need to like. And to be
Oh, what the
fair,
hell? My frame rate just took a huge.
And to be perfectly fair, the spells don't cost too much. They don't cost too much.
Oh, they will later. Like the more powerful ones do cost quite a bit later.
I'm aware. But the ones right now, they're not too bad.
Hey, Joker, you want to see the most cursed revolver ever? Look at that reload animation. Does that give you psychic damage?
What the hell happened? Like
You literally take the cylinders out and replace them. That's
That
not
is
how revolvers
very-
work.
That is very stupid of you. That is a very stupid and very,
Say,
yeah, that's not a good design choice.
And this is supposed to be like an 1800 revolver too,
The pod safely open. Nicely done.
which makes it even worse.
I like it when everyone
That's a
makes
cough.
it
Cough
alive.
counter. We're at 2 on the cough counter.
Dude, we beyond 2 at the cough counter.
Alors, you
That's
need
what does
ammo.
him. Yeah, 1858 revolvers.
Enjoy the break.
I like it to answer, but let's keep our eyes open, all right?
Got my 1911.
Oh, we're gross. We're gross.
It's a Remington 1858. That's the fastest way to reload them. I don't think you're supposed to be. I don't think the cylinder comes out like that.
Ugh.
Though it's kind of funny. This game is set in Europe, and it's like, why do y'all have all these guns? This game should have been set in Texas. Let's be real.
Why do you all have guns? Why do you all have guns?
Will make a difference.
Should I be having knives? Betty.
Wait, bro, I'll fucking shank you.
You wanna go, bro? You wanna go?
You wanna go, bruv?
Go, bro.
You fucking wanker.
You fucking wonka.
You fucking wanker. You wanna go? You cheeky bastard. I'm gonna get arrested in the UK for that accent. But that's probably gonna get considered a hate crime.
Yeah. That's that. Apparently, being mean on the internet is more important than, you know, rape. But
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Priorities, right?
You know me now, don't you?
Europe is backwards. Everything before 1778 didn't. 1776 didn't exist.
Yeah.
Man. I just hope I'm better by Tuesday. 'Cause I gotta get back to work.
Yeah, I hope I'm completely free of this shit by Monday, because I'm really not trying to deal with this shit anymore.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go in with a mask too, because like my boss, he doesn't like people who are sick working up front, and he like last time kind of just forced me in the back. Not gonna lie, kinda
Oh, if you're
forced me
handling
in.
food, you should definitely be wearing a mask at that point.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna wear a mask like for a few days when I go back.
Yeah.
At
least until you
Yeah.
stop coughing.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
I don't know if it's because I'm talking more, but I'm actually coughing more than I was earlier.
Sans ça.
It might just be
Look
because
quite
it's getting
superior
later.
back there.
Can I shoot this? Oh, I can.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
liking
Actually,
this whole no one
Yeah.
dying thing.
it'd be 1 pound.
No one should have to smell that, ever.
Having like a bunch of 1 pound cylinders on you full of ammo just seems kind of like a pain.
Yeah. Did you hear about what they did to Jessica Drew in the Spider-Verse movie?
Oh, how they race swapped her, and isn't she pregnant and fighting for some reason?
About to shut the pod.
Yeah, to be fair, that did happen in the
I know that
comics,
happened in the comics. And it was
and
dumb
and
then.
everyone hated it.
It's like,
Everyone
yo,
hated
she's
it.
not even like early pregnancy. It's like, no, she is visibly prego.
Maintain the area
Yeah,
security.
like that's a really stupid.
Like she's about to go any day now.
Stay out of my path.
Yeah, and then they say, oh, it's based off Veronica, and I'm like, okay.
Then
so
why didn't she
not
use
just
Veronica then?
She doesn't even like glide and use like bioelectricity. Like that's how Spider-Woman fights. You have her spinning webs and have her motorcycle and shit. There is literally nothing about this character that resembles Jessica Drew.
Also,
Literally
it's
nothing.
not like you don't already have Miles, and then you got Miguel from the 2099 Spider-Man.
Yeah, like anybody who bitches about like, oh, you just don't want to like a diverse but no. Yellow hair
We literally
is
have
Spider-Man
that.
2099. And we fucking love Miguel, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Plus,
about.
Miles is the main freaking character, so you know.
I'm
And
gonna
he's
be real,
black
like,
and Hispanic. He's a Blexican.
Here's the thing about Miles that people don't understand.
He's just boring as fuck.
Yeah, like even in Spider-Verse, where to be fair, Spider-Verse did give him a personality. I
They
will
did.
give
They
them
tried.
that. He has a personality. It's
Oh
just
yeah, they
like,
did. I wasn't about the personality. I was just talking about like
still-
trying to make him interesting. It's like they tried. They genuinely tried, and I still just don't find
Yeah.
him interesting.
The only person who was less interesting than Miles was Gwen.
But at least Gwen got
Spider-
points for being hot. At least she had that going for her.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason anybody likes Spider-Gwen. If you ever meet a Spider-Gwen fan, oh, I love her character. Okay, name one defining trait of her character.
You know they probably got Spider-Gwen lewds on their phone.
Yeah, I'll admit, she has a cool costume. She has
I do
cool
like a costume, yeah, I will give it credit.
But like, it's just like when in Spider-Verse she was like, oh,
They didn't
I'm
even
a
swap
superhero.
her face, they just stole another character design. Oh, swap her, stole another character design.
Yeah, it's Veronica. It's like that from that Electric Company crossover years ago. But here's the thing, though. With Spider-Gwen, it's literally, oh, I'm a super loner and I don't trust anybody. Anyway, I'm part of a band. I have numerous social activities.
What the that makes no goddamn sense.
Exactly.
Final choice.
How you gonna be a
I
loner
think-
but then be part of a band? That seems a little contradictory, like...
Spider-Gwen, like I said, Spider-Gwen doesn't really have it. She has less of an identity than Miles, and that's saying something. I'm
That
gonna
is
be real.
saying something. Because does Miles even have, like, original villains?
Last chance.
Well, I forgot I had this ugly-ass skin on these guns. I don't even know why the fuck I put these on this.
Oh,
Hey, Joker,
in
you
the-
want to
in
see
the-
another cursed weapon? Here you go, the double-stacked 1911.
The area secure.
It's
Isn't that like
the,
Nero's gun.
kind of, and it's a real gun, too. They literally just, like, welded two fucking 1911s together. It's a real freaking thing, too. They didn't even make this up for the game. So when I first saw this in a game, I thought this was some made-up bullshit, and then I looked it up. I was like, no, this is real. Someone actually made this.
Hey, Angie, prepare for trouble and make it double.
Yeah. Or I guess make it quad, because I'm dual-wielding them.
I just drunk a cold ass
Sniffing around here.
of blood orange energy drink. Well, not energy drink, but like
Happiness is, as they
a
say.
blood orange drink. After I ate this cough drop, that was an idiot.
Oof.
But like, here's the thing, like I said, I even said it, like Spider-Man, being Spider-Man isn't unique anymore. I'm just gonna be real. Like,
He shoots, he
I
kills.
hate, like,
I'll let you know I'm a huge Spider-Gwen fan. Also check my phone. Also, don't check my phone. I won't. Todd might hack your phone later just to see what's on there, but I'm not.
like I was like name one trait about Spider-Gwen that's consistent. Like, yeah, you can't do it, can you? You can't. You just can't.
The costume, that's really it?
And then again, it's a form-fitting costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of making it trouble and making it double. Did all of you guys hear the news about Pokemon?
Yeah, Ash is finally retiring.
The
As
area
after becoming Grand Champion of the world, Ash Ketchum is officially being retired as the main character of the Pokemon anime.
I like how there's now this fan theory that the new girl character is actually his daughter.
I don't know.
Because she has a badge. One of the things is she has a badge on her in her hair that matches the badge he had for the I think the Kanto region, and she's supposedly from the same region as Ash.
I guess so.
So
Like,
people are like,
wait,
is she?
Who would be the mom then?
That's the thing. No one knows. Some people think it's Misty. Some people think it's that one chick who kissed him in one of the later seasons.
don't bleed on anything.
I think it. I know, like in the Pokemon manga, like him and Misty are definitely.
Yeah, Ash was down bad for Misty in the manga.
He was a lot more blatant about it. In the anime, he's like
Maintain the area
he does not give a shit, but in the manga, he was kind of down bad.
Yeah, he was
Just a
down
tad
bad.
bit. But yeah. So people think like.
Bro, he's
yeah,
been 10 for over 30 years. Yeah, I know. Did you see the
Yeah, like,
Latias stuff? What is Latias? What is that?
Latias? Hang on, let me look this up.
Are you talking about the Pokemon Latias?
Oh, I'm not like it's the Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
I'm not super into Pokemon. I just thought it was kind of funny, you know, kind of I said, I'm not gonna, like I said in my Discord, I'm not gonna bawl my eyes out about it. But at the end of the day, like,
It's got me!
it is kind of like, it does hit you in nostalgia, like, oh, this character that we thought was always gonna be the main character of Pokemon.
He's gonna make it for like 23 years or some shit.
Yeah, and it's like, he's officially retiring. They said, and I think like even Pikachu's.
Yeah, they said
no
Pikachu's
longer-
retiring too.
Here they come.
Yeah, like Pikachu. So that means like they're trying to expand beyond. They're not gonna like Pikachu's not gonna like be replaced as the mascot.
Oh, I doubt
Let's be
that.
real,
They're probably gonna keep Pikachu around as at least mascot.
yeah, but like. Yeah, so they said like, okay, this is where Ash's journey's gonna end. Even the voice actor, like the
Found
the
ammo.
American voice actor said, "Hey, it's been a pleasure, it's been an honor, but Ash is gonna retire. Thanks for like stuff like that." And again, you really think about this thing, like, yeah, we thought, like, we made jokes like Ash was gonna be.
Ash was writing Latias, and there's still have a Latias that could become a girl in the movies that kissed Ash, given they see the Latias in the new stuff. The girl thinks Latias is the. Oh, people think Ash knocked up a Pokemon. Oh lord. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, like I said, not gonna be losing any sleep over it. I just think that, through
I'm
all
still-
these years.
I'm still laughing that they outright confirmed to the lore that yes, people used to actually marry Pokemon. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Anyone dead?
white girl.
All Zeds on the scope.
White girls in the
White girl
Pokemon
in the
universe.
Don't mind if I do.
White girls in the Pokemon universe.
I guess the people who lose the shit out of Gardevoir were onto something.
See ya, Batman. See a little Pokemon here. Joker, no Joker. Filiponi, Batman. Filiponi.
Ash's mom always had that Mr. Mime for a reason, yeah. Let's be real, it was if Oak wasn't porking her, it was that damn mime. I love the theory that Oak is Ash's dad, and it's like, yeah, I could see that.
A little old, don't you think? He has a grandson.
Meme. One night stand with Ash's mom, and they just agreed never to speak of it again.
And that's just the first.
Oh, no, there's actually... Well, okay, maybe they could be lying, but I think they actually did say, like, Ash's dad just kind of left and never came back.
As they say.
He went to the store to get cigarettes and never came back.
Like, I think
Poor
I think
Ash.
it was like even like...
Someone a new one.
And I'm not sure about this, don't quote me on this. I think I've seen like a scene where it says, oh, well, your father went out to be a Pokemon trainer and never came
Didn't
back.
like that, did you?
Nah, he went to the store to get some cigarettes, just never came back.
All those super creepypastas about Ash being in a coma are
Hang
done
on,
for.
new clip in.
What's the
Ah,
creeper? Done. Bottle of shit. The one theory that I always thought was pretty wild was Ash is actually a Pokemon the whole time,
When you're done, I can reopen the
which explains why he doesn't age.
Well, to be fair, everyone else doesn't age around.
Yeah, the only problem that is no one freaking ages in this show.
Like, I remember, like, in the deleted scene, like, I think we showed it on my, Discord. Like, we showed, like, the deleted scene, like, I think Greg Daniels leaked it, said this was, like, the, unused final scene
Made the most money out
of the supposed King of the Hill
Excellent
finale. They kind of confirmed that, yes, everything in King of the Hill happened within a year. Everything. And I'm like, oh, shit. And the worst part, the best part is, they literally acknowledge that some episodes are not canon, apparently. Like, they even acknowledge, like, yeah, those were all made up in Bill's imagination, like the, one where he stole a tank and the one where he found out he's not really a Texan, he's from New York. Because those writers hated those episodes. The writers hated those episodes.
That's
that they made.
hilarious.
He's like, no, Bill, you made those up when you got food poisoning, remember?
Oh, that's
I mean, that's a good way to just say they're not canon, you know,
Getting closer.
but kind of keep it so you can still watch the episodes.
Again, they confirmed some episodes are just straight up not canon. And the final scene they showed, those episodes are not canon.
Break time's over.
That's
How they
one of
had
my-
Christmas multiple times. I guess they didn't.
I don't know, man.
Team Rocket has guns all the time, but they never used them to get Pikachu. Does that mean they would just been bored and wanted something to do?
Probably.
Probably.
But also you gotta acknowledge that Hey, Team Rocket aren't even necessarily bad guys. They're bad guys. but
Well,
it
I
doesn't
mean, they
that they're
are, like,
bad.
they are just straight up. It's just that Jesse and James aren't really that bad.
Well,
The rest of
again, like,
Team
they're
Rocket, not so much.
Yeah, like they kind of make it clear that they're not terrible. They have limits. There's a limit to where they won't. There are lines they won't cross. Apparently,
Isn't their boss like a literal mob boss, like Giovanni or whatever his name is?
I don't fucking remember.
I think he's like a literal mob boss or some shit.
Careful, flash powder. He shoots, he kills.
I'm curious what they're gonna do with Team Rocket because a lot of people are like, are they just gonna have Jesse and James get married like they are in the manga?
Tornado takes round
And they have multiple kids too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, go for it. Fuck it. Fuck
I mean,
do
yeah, fuck
everything.
it. Give everybody clear endings.
Like have Brock actually like have a whole like orgy with every single female.
Brock just has
character
a straight up
goes,
harem.
happiness is.
I fulfilled my dream, ass.
Harem King
Make it.
Brock. It's funny because I remember there was an episode in one of the seasons where he flirts with the gym leader, and then at the end of the episode, after they left, they straight up say the gym leader actually liked Brock the whole time. It's like, motherfucker.
Been a fan.
These last purchases count.
Remember when
Why didn't you say something?
Remember when Brock like left
A good day's work.
left Ash and it was so
everyone survived.
anticlimactic. Like this is his best friend essentially. That's who he is. He's like, see ya. That's essentially what happened. See ya. Fist bump, bye. I was like, holy.
Brock is married to a police girl. He just can't tell which one. They're all twins, so they're all identical. So yeah, I don't know how you would tell.
I think this is an absolute win. No matter which region you're in, whenever you're in the mood, fuck it.
I'll be like, what do you do in that case?
Now spend it.
I love a bit of banter, but let's keep our eyes open.
Yeah,
all right?
again, they do confirm. Like I said, this is not the actual finale. This is a planned finale they had. But show just again, this is what they want. This is what they wanted the finale to be like.
Time's up.
So like yeah, they kind of said like
Zeds.
everything happened within a year, and
Oh, not her.
But you'll do.
I always hate fighting the matriarch. She is.
I mean, she's kind of hot though, not gonna lie.
She's kind of difficult because of. Okay, she's hard until you destroy her cannon. Then she's a little bit. Well, first you got to get past the shield, then you can destroy the cannon. She does have some really good lines, though.
Playing hide
Yeah, Noob Next Door, they like literally say some of the most iconic episodes, like the Megalobot.
Ah, no. Stop the plasma burn. Stop the plasma burn. That's exactly what I didn't want you to do.
They confirm like all like the major moments in the show happen within a year. Which again, which in hindsight doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but
No, I would not like to be part of an electrical circuit, lady.
also a weird part is I think Cotton is still alive in like the planned finale. So that's,
Wait, Cotton was alive?
yeah, Cotton was still alive.
that did the trick.
So I don't know.
Why is she aggroed onto me?
Because you're black, Edgy. Because you're black.
You know me now, don't you?
Damn. You gotta cancel the matriarch now.
Matriarch's literally just a giant space carrot.
Honestly, I wouldn't surprise me if she was just a straight up space carrot. Straight up mutant zombie cyborg carrot. Okay, stop shocking me, lady.
I'm going to speak to the manager.
I will speak to the manager. Oh, the other annoying thing is she spawns the robots.
I've been shot. Too easy.
Anyway, that's something I'll save for later.
This ain't Terminator 3.
What else happened in recent news? Oh, by the way, Henry Cavill will definitely never star in a good Superman movie, I guess.
Yeah. She looks like the Big Daddy on Bioshock. Yeah, kinda, actually.
Yeah, she does.
She really do. Kinda gives off that vibe. Even though they got the holiday theme skin on there, she really does. Okay. I gotta get rid of that cannon fast, but she... Good, the cannon's gone. Now she's just gonna punch us in the face constantly.
Guess that's a little bit more easier to manage.
Yeah, because you can run the fuck away from her.
Yeah, like Henry Cavill will no longer be Superman anymore. You want to know the reason why, apparently?
Because they want to do like some young Superman thing. It sounds like James. It sounds like James Gunn just wants to just do a complete just scorched earth policy with the DCEU, which honestly I don't fucking blame him. It's kind of been a shit show.
I mean, yeah. He's doing a Warhammer. Yeah, but Amazon's producing it.
Yeah, I don't really. Even though he is executive producing it, so that means he has a little more pull. So he might be able to get Amazon to not pull some bullshit. But I'm waiting to see on that one.
Yeah, but I do think that and the worst part is that Henry Cavill could play a really good Superman.
He really could. It's just.
He just never got the chance.
It's just that they gave him. They just gave him shit to work with.
I'm not into 40K. All of my friends are. I'm not into 40K. So
I'm kind of into 40. I can't even say kind. I have 2 armies right now that I've never played because COVID. But I do play a lot of the video games and stuff. So there's a lot of 40K is the craziest over-the-top sci-fi shit ever, and it's played straight for the most part.
Yeah,
like we have giant cathedral mechs, and it's played 100% serious.
Isn't that part of the appeal that it's taken so seriously?
Yeah, like it's grimdark, but it's like it's so ridiculous that it's kind of like when you look at it from the from the outside, it's like this is kind of fucking silly.
Irony can go a long way, Edgy. Irony can go a long way.
Yeah.
But
although GW's kind of done some shit that pisses me off. Like they tried to force like authors to not use the phrase Space Marine and shit. Like they own that, and it's like you don't fucking own that because there've been sci-fi shit that has used that term long before you.
Space Marine is literally a subgenre.
Yeah, it's like no.
But I would say yeah, like honestly, here's the thing. I like James Gunn as a director. He's pretty good. As a writer too, he's okay. I just don't think his style works for everything. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about James Gunn of all people leading the entire. Feeling better. Just coughing up. Oh wow, they started on wave 23. Damn.
He's coughing up his fish like he usually does.
Yeah.
Penguin. Except now he's doing it involuntarily.
Pretty much.
Never did get my skis back off Bethany.
Gee, what's your opinion on sushi anyway?
Love it.
Say?
I love sushi, man. You give me a plate of sushi, I'm gonna go to town on it, even if I end up getting sick later.
I found sushi at like my Kroger, and it's like $10 a box. Not a box, but you know, like a tray. $10 a tray.
How much do you get in a tray, though? How much do you get in a tray?
It depends. Like, how to put this? Like a line tray, which has like 10 pieces in it, like a long line tray. And they're relatively small. They're not like giant chunk sushi. That's about $8.
I guess that's not bad.
It's definitely had more expensive sushi. I've shown you sushi I get from like the one near my job. Yeah. I've shown you that. That stuff's good. It's like, but that costs like $40. Like 2 boxes of sushi.
The one thing I do want to try is like legit, like actual real wasabi, because the wasabi you get here is not it's not actually wasabi at all.
It's green horseradish.
Yeah.
It's green horseradish. Hey, you got a Garant. Nice.
Mosin Nagant. It's a Mosin Nagant.
Oh, sorry.
I thought it's close. I mean, honestly, like you put a Garant next to Mosin, most people, I don't think I'd be able to tell you the difference. Oh, I'm getting just torn the fuck up today. What the hell?
I think I pissed off Joker.
Yeah, you did. That's the only thing I hate about this game is it's very easy to get body blocked.
Oh, sorry, Joker. My bad. Jesus Christ, relax. You're acting like I fucked your mother. I mean, I did, but that's completely unrelated.
Man, I was watching before the shit, I was watching the craziest shit because that Cyrex dude, I just randomly started watching a bunch of videos about him, and it's just gotten so crazy that it's like, man, I don't want to make a part 3 on you right now, but I'm so tempted to. Cause he called this rapper that has music that was in GTA 5 a child molester based on some like bullshit rumor that I think got like completely debunked or whatever. Because the guy talked shit, made a joke about him in like a podcast or some shit, and then like he goes on with this rant, then realizes this bullshit like the next day, deletes the rant, and then uploads an apology video basically saying that, yeah, that information was not correct, I apologize. And then the actual rapper reveals that not only did he see that video, but he watches Cyrex's streams and watches everybody who fucks with him. Yeah, Danny Brown.
I've heard some of his stuff. He's not bad.
Yeah, Danny Brown. Like he was straight up did a stream. He's talking like, I know who you are, dude. He's like rapid fired off all of Cyrex's trolls. Like, we gonna get you, Cyrex. You know. Like, I'm in the chat. And it's like, dude, that is freaking wild. Also, did you hear Liquid Chris is back?
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently Liquid Chris is. It's not. I don't think it's actually him. It's someone who can do a really good impression of him. But he's going after Cyrex now, which is hilarious too.
It's good. Chris lives on.
Liquid Chris is back.
The funny thing about that is, I still can't believe it. Like the they were actually a set of twin brothers, actually.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Like, yeah. And the one who did like all the acting for it went on to become a brain. He went on to become a cancer researcher. The other one I think is still making videos on YouTube.
Is he?
He does like he does all like all the music and stuff. Like he does like he still does stuff on YouTube.
That's wild.
One does the acting, the other one does all the music stuff. Ah, cool. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, the like what?
Mr. Ian Brandon Anderson.
Hey, I still think it would be so fucking funny. So fucking funny. Nice. You actually like get your doctor, like your cancer research doctor, and you recognize him as Liquid Chris.
I wonder what his reaction would be like. You go in for like remove like a tumor, and it's like Liquid Chris. Like, I wonder what his reaction would be.
Yeah. Again, the worst part, like, the thing that got crazy about the trial is, apparently, like, they tried to say, like, oh, his mother wasn't lucid enough to consent, and it doesn't make it any better, but apparently she said she was willing to consent.
Well, I haven't paid attention to the trial. What the fuck?
And, it gets better. Apparently, he might get off scot-free. I don't know why. Because apparently their incest laws did not account for like incest laws between daughter and mother, Virginia. And Chris identifies as a woman. So
oh, that's got to be the most bullshit reason to get out of prison. I feel like they can still get him for elderly abuse though.
Great Tao, I understand that. I'm just telling you what I've been hearing. Literally, it's saying apparently she said, "Oh, I did consent." Again, that doesn't make it any better. It does make it more fucked up. It doesn't make it
I think he
better.
could still get in trouble for like elderly abuse.
Don't get me wrong. It's just wild, man. It's just wild.
Yeah, that's insane.
Say what you will about Chris, but he is genuinely. Yeah, I know.
We know. That's why
He's genuinely.
he's a literal motherfucker.
He genuinely might be one of the most interesting people in internet history. I'm sorry.
You're the
Like,
Dos Equis
holy-
guys like, no. You're not the most interesting man in the world. No. No, that's Chris Chan.
Yeah, that is crazy.
He's infinitely better than... I mean, okay, Chris Chan fucked his elderly mom. Cyrex tried to send his dick to what he thought was a 14-year-old. Like, neither one of them are good people.
Yeah, let's be real. Like, there's no good guys. There's no
Also,
good guys.
Cyrex, they also have elderly abuse in comic because Cyrex choked his grandma at one point. He got arrested for it.
Oh man, my nose is stuffed up. I've gone through a half a roll of toilet paper.
Dude, I've gone through so many rolls of toilet paper over the last 2 weeks. It ain't fucking funny.
You dying was
Also, if you're ever feeling this down about not getting a girlfriend, remember, Cyrex had a girlfriend at one point.
He's had several, but some of them were actually just straight up trolls.
I don't know why I gave
Yeah.
you money. Spend it or whatever.
Dude, is he quitting the match?
Can never have enough.
I already had to choke her while she turned her back. Can't even fight an elderly voice. Wow. That is the definition of bitch.
People say my life is in a rut.
Smells like bitch in here.
It smells like bitch in here. Dude, how much cash do you fucking have, dude?
If anyone needs
Giving you all the money?
Dude, he is just...
one, need a bit of
Dude, it's like he's turning into like a fucking Pokemon simp over here.
Second now.
Like, I can't even do nothing with that.
He wants to see
Anyone needs
pictures
some
of your
cash?
feet, Edgy.
Nah,
Give him the
you ain't getting
pics.
feet. Nah, you ain't getting
Edgy,
feet
give him
pics.
Give him the feet pics, Edgy.
Nah.
Edgy, give him the feet pics.
He also lied about a stroke to get 70. Yeah, I heard he lied about that shit.
I've got some new tricks.
Which is just why, dude?
You
Yeah.
know, just smash the patriarchy, you know?
The Patriarch is the funniest character. He's like one of the funniest characters in this game because the reason why he's called that is because all the zombies are. Oh shit! Did he really just leave the game in the middle of the boss fight? Really, dude? I don't think I can solo him as a sharpshooter. Not with this gun.
You're doing pretty good so far.
Here's the problem though. You know how the Predator will like run off and heal himself with like syringes and shit?
Oh, I see.
He does that shit, and the problem is, like, you can kind of prevent him from doing it if you damage him enough when he disappears, but I don't think I have enough firepower to do that, and he's already shredded my armor pretty badly.
Right, here comes cash on leg.
I'd rather be alone and be someone's side.
Me.
And the Bostinator takes round one.
Yeah.
Get a girl's phone number. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think she's interested in that.
Walter was right.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Whoa, that's like Death 3, I think.
You came
Dude, Jared Genesis is getting exposed. Wait, more shit came out about Jared now?
Jared Genesis.
You remember that one dude, the fat dude who was like, he was like a meme on EFAP for like a long time?
Oh yeah, the guy you did a thing on.
Yeah, the guy who was going off on his dad, talking about I'm gonna beat your ass if you come in here and shit. Just went on an absolute just freaking meltdown. The guy who also said that he would totally date a 10-year-old or some shit like that. It's like, goddamn, why are all of you low-cal people fucking pedos? Like, goddamn. A child named Zoe got a bunch of info about him, posed as a 12-year-old. He legit tried. Ah, fuck.
Oh well, you know who else got okay, it's kind of hard to tell, but like, you know who else got exposed again relatively recently?
Who?
EDP 445.
Yeah, I heard he fell for that shit again. He fell for another decoy or some shit. It was like, dude.
Now, here's the thing, and again, I'm not defending a pedo. I'm not defending a pedo here. However, things around it sound pretty sketchy because the girl was stating, oh, she was 17 talking to him, and once she turned 18, he got more sexual around her. That's apparently what's going on.
And that is why I never touch Topo.
From what I've gathered. Again, it's very iffy about it. Not to mention the guy who like covered it, super obsessive with EDP and like doxed him numerous times and shit. Like, again, take this with a huge grain of salt.
Yeah, I haven't looked. Only thing I know is
yeah,
he got caught. He got caught texting a minor. That's the only thing I heard.
Oh no, it's a whole rabbit hole now. He's been trying desperately everywhere.
Isn't he
like,
back on YouTube also?
No, he's tried to numerous times. They always take his channel down almost immediately.
Oh no, he did that interview.
Oh yeah, interview. I saw the interview. Was fucking hilarious. Like
When that
Pat
dude
God
joined in,
roasted
it
the
just
fuck out
started
of-
roasting the shit out of him.
Yeah, it was like his guy's name was Pat God. He just roasted the fuck out.
Like, dude didn't even take a freaking breath. He was just rapid firing that shit.
Like, yeah, apparently he's on TikTok. He's
Of course he's on
pretty big
TikTok.
there.
That's where all the children are.
Exactly. I was joking with my friends at work. Like, they said, "Oh, are you on TikTok?" I said, "No, because I'm not a pedophile." I was like, "Why would you say that?" Okay, let me ask you something. If you saw a grown-ass man and he said he was on TikTok, what's one of the first things that's gonna come up to your mind? And be honest about it. Be completely honest about it. And they were like, "Okay, I see your
That, and also I wouldn't be on there because the thing is basically Chinese spyware. Like they're even talking about banning it again, like the U.S. government or some shit, because how much data it collects and sends back to China.
He literally did like a few videos on TikTok.
He did one with the eating a cupcake with like trying to, I guess, meme the fact that it's like, nah, dude, you were trying to meet up with what you thought was a minor. Bro, like that's just not funny.
Where he did one where like Moist Critical and was like, "Oh, I want my daddy, I want your daddy too," and like they showed cupcakes and shit. And then there was another one where he's eating a cupcake and finally got my cupcake. I'm like, bro, you failed to realize why you're not allowed back on the internet. You failed
Still
to
on TikTok,
realize
mother thinks eating cupcakes on TikTok make it popular. And what's wild is it's like he still has fucking fans too.
Like, okay.
That's what's crazy to me. It's like, do y'all know what this motherfucker did?
Okay, to be fair, like 70% of the people who are still following him and watching him are literally there just to remind them. They're trolls. They're like, oh.
I know, a good portion of them are trolls, but then there's like a few people that's like, are you actually?
Hey, don't get me wrong. Yeah, there are definitely people who are unironically still watching him. And I completely like again, the internet's a fucked up place, dude.
Oh, I know.
It's a fucked up place. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Can we just agree though that Sting operation was like the most botched, like,
yeah, like when I
thing
first,
in history, like in a history of just.
Remember we kind of argued about it when it first.
Yeah, remember when I told you he was gonna walk?
Yeah, like. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They completely fucked that up.
Yeah, they royally fucked that up.
I mean, okay. It's any consolation, he is still more or less pretty much not allowed back on the internet. He should be behind bars. Like, at the end of the day, this is gonna
Did you hear when Jace David Frank died? Jeremy made like 6 music. He made 6 of them. I know about one of them, but he made 6 about Jason David Frank. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's really fucked up. And here's the thing, like, one of my best friends is a huge Jason David Frank fan. Gumby is. Gumby's a huge fan of him.
Yeah.
It was funny because a few weeks before the incident happened, we were talking about, like, who would you, like, if you could have any celebrity to come to your wedding, who would you get? And he said Jason David Frank.
Damn.
It was rough.
I mean, I've never really been into Power Rangers, but I know people who are like huge fans of that stuff. So when that happened and it was confirmed, I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah, like I'm not part of your fandom, but as a fellow fan of stuff myself, fellow nerd, I completely sympathize and understand what you're going through.
Yeah,
that sounded more corny than I meant it to be, but you understand my point.
Yeah, no, we get the sentiment. It's just like, yeah, this is just messed up. and it's unfortunate.
Almost.
But the fact that I know Jared made one video where he was basically happy that Jason David Frank died, but I didn't know he made multiple.
You can quote me on this. 90% of people who get trolled on the internet they deserve it. Like, I know that.
Yeah, a lot of them kind of have it coming. Like the Dragon Lord dude, it's like you dead ass told people to come to your house and gave out your address.
He's genuinely a massive piece of shit. Like,
Yeah.
that person. But yeah, but like, I still definitely don't agree. Like, basically, here's how I put it: as long as you don't commit any crimes, like actual crimes of anything like that, or do something that's, you know, legal, like admitting to wanting to, or at least admitting to do something fucked up, and say, hey, as long as you don't do something genuinely that fucked up to that level, i.e., saying you would try to get together with a 14-year-old, yeah, you probably don't deserve to get trolled, and that's kind of where I stand on Dragon Lord. He's a piece of shit. At the end of the day, I don't think the trolling should have gotten that bad, in my personal opinion.
It did escalate, but I think the reason why it did is because, again, he kind of like Christian, or Christian kind of just kept, like, engaging with them. Yeah, he kept engaging with them, which was the stupid part. He kept, like, giving them ammo and stuff, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? German Dragon Lord or Dragon Lord, the German one?
Dragon Lord, the German one. The guy who
patrolled the village with a big stick. Looking for trolls something out of a fairy tale.
I felt uncomfortable when he was yelling German from a balcony. That's never
I almost
want to
look up, because one of the things he kept saying was like Hauab or some shit. And I kind of want to know what the fuck that means, because I don't know what that means in German. That means in English.
You can ask Salem. He's super.
I could just pull it into Google Translate, probably get a good idea.
Oh yeah, I know about Dragon Lord Frodo though. Like,
which one is who is Dragon Lord Frodo again?
He is basically. I stole this from fucking Deadwing Dorkstream about him. He is essentially Mr. Plinkett in real life.
Oh shit!
Like, unironically, he is Mr. Plinkett.
That sounds horrifying.
Like holy shit.
That genuinely sounds terrifying. But Great Tao Jen with Dragon Lord, what happened was he was like he like uploaded videos and stuff and basically talked about shit you probably shouldn't talk about on YouTube, and then people started trolling him, and one troll took it too far and left like a threatening message on his sister's like phone or whatever. And then Dragon Lord got pissed and said, and gave out his address and told the trolls to come to his house so he could beat their ass. And then people started showing up to his house.
It just escalated.
It just kept escalating. They kept fucking with him, and it went on for several years. And he had like hundreds of people showing up to his house.
Like genuine question: do these people have nothing else better to do? Like,
Well, yeah, like you showed up to this man's house, like.
Like, I'm not joking. Like, people like made pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Pilgrimage, and his village isn't even that big.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. It's small as shit.
Well, like, they literally make this pilgrimage. Like, you think he only has a few trolls, right? No.
Nah,
he has like hundreds. There was enough to get the police involved.
Yeah,
like, they had to literally get crowd control. That's how bad it got.
Yeah, the Schanzenfest thing they tried. It's like they had to get freaking emergency services to block off basically seal off the village to stop these people from going in there. It caused them mayhem because that's how bad it got. Like when I read that, I was like, I can't believe I'm saying this is an actual sentence right now.
He basically, like, he got kicked out of it.
Yeah, the village, they kicked him out, and then the village bought the house, and then they demolished it because people were still showing up.
Again, the only reason, again, he's a piece of shit, but at the end of the day, like, he didn't really do anything to deserve getting constantly harassed for years. I'm sorry, like, that's just...
Yeah, to me, I don't think... Maybe I don't know if there was something that maybe like maybe I missed something because, you know, I don't speak German.
I mean,
that
like I said,
would
he's a very... Again, he kind of kicked his mother and his sister out of the house. It was a complete trash. It was disgusting.
Yeah, the house was just a disarray.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, he was a very awful person. He's not a nice guy. Okay, he's not like enjoyable. Like say fucking like what's a good little guy? What's an okay little guy?
Probably like King Cobra, JFS, because that dude really is just.
King Cobra JFS. He's like.
King Cobra's probably someone I wouldn't even make a video on because it's like he's just kind of just
relatively chill.
Yeah, he just does his own thing.
We can laugh at him, but he doesn't engage with troll or anything. He's just relatively chill. We're not gonna fuck with King.
I'm not gonna lie, his cooking makes me freaking wince though. It's just like, oh my god, what the fuck are you making, dude?
I thought you liked sushi. You don't like the sushi cheeseburger?
I feel like we can't show that to Japan because I feel like that's gonna lead to an international incident.
Hiroshima was one thing, but this is ridiculous.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki were one thing, but this shit. Do you see this shit, Toshio? I'm gonna get fucking canceled for that one.
I am shocked that didn't kill him.
Yeah. The sad thing is he's not even the worst when it comes to cooking. I was watching some video. I forgot what the guy's name is, but he tried to cook a steak on a toilet, like on the rim of a toilet seat with a paper towel that he lit on fire with a cigarette lighter. Imagine trying to cook a steak that way.
Why though?
And then it fell on the bathroom floor, and then he still ate it.
The bathroom floor is more disgusting than the toilet itself.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Doug Walker. I wouldn't consider Doug Walker a lolcat.
I don't think I can consider Doug like that bad.
Here's the thing though. Like, give him this. Despite the internet more or less laughing at him, really just kind of waves it off.
Nah, dude. See, if he was in prison and uploaded videos, that'd be one thing. This dude lives in a house.
Yeah, like Doug Walker. I don't think Doug Walker deserves all the hate, honestly. I still unironically watch some Zombie videos. They're not that bad.
I just think his videos I just don't like his videos. I don't really hate the guy.
That's fine. But like I said, he's not. As far as I know, he's not a sex pest. he's not anything like that. And like I said, he is somewhat self-aware too.
Linkara, you could probably argue is a bit low-housey. You could argue that. Especially with the Lightbringer thing. Even though I'll give him credit though, he kind of was like, yeah, this is shit. It's public domain. Do what you want with it.
What are talking about? Like.
So I will give Linkara some credit. Like he did. Like he is just like, yeah, I made this thing when I was a kid. It was shit.
Found ammo.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
But again, I would consider him borderline. He's borderline Dobson. He's Dobson light.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He is kind of Dobson light.
Yeah.
He could be worse. He could be Movie Bob.
Yeah, like I was so happy when Escape from Properties were good. Like,
I'm just surprised they rehired him once. It's like, dude, did you see this shit? This man be tweeting, you hired him again?
Like, cause I genuinely like Yahtzee Crenshaw. And, like, I hate it, like getting recommendations to Movie Bob. Like, no.
Don't even get started on Movie God. Yeah.
Movie Bob is. He's an enigma. I'll give him that. He's an enigma.
I'm not gonna lie, it was funny as shit when Lindsay Ellis, of all people, told him all. Like, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, when he was like, hey, it's me and Lindsay, we're friends. Like, no.
Lindsay's like, no, we're not. I don't know you.
No.
You're just.
He knows him, like, you're just like, oh, we're not really friends or something.
Yeah.
That's how, like, he desperately tries to seem more important than he actually is. I'm like, no, dude.
Danny thinks he's smarter than everyone else, and you know all the eugenics shit.
Yeah, I remember that video. Magneto has a point. I'm like, bro.
Bruh.
Oh. Bruh. This ain't even a bruh moment. What the actual hell is wrong with you?
There are some variations of Magneto where it's like I kind of don't 100% disagree with with it, like in not Days of Future Past, not that one. First Class, at the point where he's about to turn the missiles back on the ship that was shooting at him, and the professor's like, they're just men following orders, and he goes, I've been at the mercy of men following orders. Never again. I was like, okay, I would 100% get where you coming from, dude. Because I'd probably blow all you people up, too. It's like, fuck this shit, man. Like, we didn't do shit to you. You gonna turn all these missiles on us? Fuck y'all.
To alleviate your suffering.
And to be fair, so did Angry Joe. Did the same thing.
And he made a huge video at Trump. Yeah, that shit was cringe. Like, that shit was fucking cringe.
I hate it when they're like, oh, little policy. I'm like, no, guys, you're the funny video game people.
Yeah, please. This is gonna sound real. Please stay in your fucking lane, at least on, you know,
At least on
your
YouTube
public
channel.
persona. You know what I mean?
At least on like, I don't even mind if you do it on social media. I just won't follow you on social media. But when you're a YouTube channel that's focused on games, in your
Because
fucking
this is you
lane.
guys. I'll make a video. Inspire. Yeah, it's like I'm not going to Bob for inspiration unless it's like inspiration, like what not to be.
Yeah, guys. Speaking of cooking, remember fucking Mountain Dew?
Oh God, the Mountain Dew chicken. But now TikTok got an answer for that. Hey, you heard about the NyQuil chicken? People were like boiling freaking chicken and like.
Wait a minute. People actually stream Killing Floor?
I guess. I wanted to get like a chill game because I'm being sick and I didn't want to play like a game I actually had to seriously pay attention to. Oh, it's story based.
We're just all kind of vibing right now, talking about lolcows.
Yeah, this is kind of a shit post. It's not really shit post, but just shoot the shit kind of stream.
I'm more like a sick post, if anything.
Sick post. Hey, my audio because I'm pretty good.
Am I allowed to join? Cause I'm pretty good.
I have no idea.
No.
I have no idea. I mean, the match is public, so people could join. I guess people just don't play survival mode that much, which I only picked it because you know it never. That's why I'm sorry, endless mode, because you know it doesn't end until you fuck up. This boss again, really? Oh, we're already starting the body block. Play the game, man.
It must be hard going to the bathroom.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me. What, being like that? Yeah, how the fuck do you wipe safely with all that shit on your hands? Why do they look so much like Doom Demons? It might just be the map. Oh. If they ever make a Killing Floor 3, I really hope they make it so you're less likely to get body blocked, you know, like stuck in geometry and shit. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Ooh, that's nice.
I think his AI is broken. Oh, there he is. He just took the long way.
Come on, get in.
I still feel like garbage. God damn it.
I mean, it's gonna be like that. Fuck! This is probably the worst match to fight him
Dude
on.
next door, Sleepy Time Chicken is a meme. Nobody actually ate it, although it is dangerous to cook. Because here's the thing, dude.
I think there were some videos of people eating it.
You like, again, Tide Pod Challenge. People.
Yeah,
actually
Tide
ate
Pod
it.
Challenge, man. Like, people probably
It was a
ate that
meme,
shit
but
for real.
Pussy got your attention, eh?
Like, unironically, people, like, and again, like, people say, like the Kia Challenge, too, like, 4 teenagers died. because of that
Wait, what
shit.
was that? What was the IKEA challenge?
Kia Challenge is basically, like, there were, like, okay, so you know, like, the car brand Kia, right?
Oh, Kia. Oh, I thought you said IKEA.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
I was like,
yeah,
God damn,
Kia,
people getting killed by IKEAs now?
so, like, those Swedish are ferocious, dude. Don't underestimate them.
Remember, whatever you do, don't pronounce an IKEA product correctly. You'll release some eldritch horror upon the world.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Damn
Damn Swedes, man.
Kia Challenge was basically there's like a very fault in the Kia in like a Kia car's I want to say security system, like the unlocking methods and stuff like that. It's really easy to unlock and hijack the car because they don't have good fail safes for it. You can literally do it in seconds. So like it was like a TikTok thing where they were like, hey, film yourself hijacking a Kia car using these techniques and post it on TikTok.
Somebody got arrested for this, I'm assuming.
Obviously, but like worst part is like 4 teenagers actually did it, and they usually show people like driving dangerously and swerving all over the place. But those 4 teenagers ended up dying. Crashed.
That reminds me of that one challenge. I don't know how the fuck this is a challenge, but people were like in their tubs and like lighting themselves on fire and shit. Let me see if there's some black teen like he lit himself on fire while in the tub and then didn't.
Holy shit. What was the blackout meme where he choked himself and one of the kids accidentally asphyxiated themselves?
God damn.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of stupid TikTok trends. Holy fuck.
That was a TikTok trend too?
Yeah, like, yeah, it's called the blackout challenge. You choked yourself till you passed out. Get asphyxiated and die.
8 died from which challenge?
What'd you say?
Nah, Joker said I think 8 died in challenge. Like, which challenge, though? We talking about the Kia one? Oh, the blackout one. Okay.
Yeah, the black. Okay, yeah. I just know about that one case. I don't know how many actually. And then there was this one recently where a guy was on top of a truck, a moving truck.
Oh, I think I saw an article about that one.
Like it was like a big what's one look for? Like
some 18-wheelers.
Right? Like a freight truck. And yeah, he died trying to do like some dance and stuff like that.
Something cloaked is sniffing around here.
Imagine, and then I reminded that one time that YouTube was doing like a prank where he was like trying to like pretending to like mug a guy in a car, and then he shot him. And, like the last thing he said before he got shot was,
"It's a prank, bro."
Like, holy fuck.
You remember the one where that idiot got his girlfriend to shoot him with a Desert Eagle because he wanted to test to see if a phone book could stop a Desert Eagle? But it's like, it's a 50 cal bullet, you fucking idiot.
To mention, she shot it at point blank range.
Yeah, it's like you were dead. Even if you had body armor on, you were still going to a hospital from that. You were probably still dead. Like at point blank range, even with like body armor on, you're probably dead. Oh, Chance, can you put a bag of bleach in your eye? Dude, people be getting ink injected into their eyes to change their eye color and then find out it makes them blind later.
Yeah, like they tattoo their eyes. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that?
Just wear contact lenses like everybody else.
Yeah, just wear lenses.
Just
like
wear the fucking contact lenses. Like
there are literally lenses that make your eyes look red, black, whatever. Why the fuck would you consider? Like,
I think it's Lawrence. I think it's just set to normal. Not normal. I think not normal. I think it's hard difficulty. Why'd I say normal?
Was Futurama right? Are we really living in the stupid ages?
I'm kind of convinced that there's always been like this many stupid people. It's just that now they have more ways to be vocal about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I guess this does prove, like, despite the wealth of information at our fingertips, we're still as ignorant as society as ever. To make of that what you will, to say what you will about humanity and all of its faults, I guess.
Oh, round 12, dude. Why did I switch to this? This is not what I wanted. I wanted this.
Does flicking the hammer actually make it shoot faster?
Well, if it's a single action revolver, you have to flick the hammer every time you shoot. Every time you want to shoot it, to cock it. So yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, you notice he does it before each shot because otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. Now a double action revolver, you wouldn't have to do that because the hammer pulls back when you pull the trigger and resets after you fire. So you would just
Oh man.
You still gotta, with most, I think with all double action, you still have to let off the trigger after each shot. You can't just hold it down and dump all like 6 shots or whatever.
Oh, by the way, the Flash movie is still happening.
The fuck?
Out of all the DC projects to get canceled, you think that the Flash one?
Yeah, that
At
one
the
was the
very
one I was
least-
like, oh, that one's dead in the water, right?
No, like they even announced like, oh, like Superman and Wonder Woman's cameos in the movies are cut. I'm like,
Can we cut the
Okay,
Flash
but
from
why
this
is-
movie and just not make it?
no, the
Or
guy who
recast?
kidnapped a minor.
Or, you know, recast the Flash as somebody else?
No, Bat.
You'll throw my results if you die too fast.
I'm still mad that they didn't choose Idris Elba to play Jon Stewart. I'm still mad about that.
Maybe they'll do it in the Gunn DC universe, whatever the fuck you
The
call it.
James Gunn DLC.
Yeah, the Gunverse. I don't fucking know.
James Gunn. The James Gunn point 8 final mix.
It's kind of funny, like the last movie we got was freaking Black Adam.
Behind you. Well, almost.
I heard it was okay. I heard that movie wasn't bad.
I was
It
actually
just The
watching a
Rock
little
and-
bit of it while I was eating. It was kind of.
Yeah, it's like it's just it's The Rock as a superhero. Okay, cool.
It does that one cliche that that always kind of annoys me, where it's like, oh, we have this dangerous item. If it falls to the wrong hands, something bad will happen. Let's just hide it somewhere. It's like, why don't you chuck it in a volcano?
Nasty looking straight, folks.
Put it at the bottom of the ocean at least.
Yeah, it's like, did you guys not think to chuck it in a volcano somewhere?
Not dead yet.
Like, no, we're just gonna hide it in this random
Fusty
cave temple thing and just hope no one finds it. It's like, bruh. Let me if I join you, dude.
happiness is.
Okay, if it lets you, like I said, the match is public, so if it lets you join, then you know.
And that's just the first course.
Yeah, like I'm kind of over superhero movies.
Yeah, I've been like just really like fatigued with them. I haven't even rewatched the ones I really like. Except, actually, that's not true. I did rewatch Spider-Man 2 fairly recently. That still holds up. Of
Now,
course,
like
that
I
is
said,
his GOAT.
That train scene is one of the best superhero fights.
Yeah, that is like the
Dalton.
best fight scene ever. Just for like superhero movies, at least, like absolute GOAT.
Careful. Right.
I saw Doug Walker do a review on like She-Hulk, and he was like, I'm like, okay, and he's like trying so hard to make it sound like, oh, it could actually be good, guys, maybe, and like, so you hate the shit.
Didn't they say it was canceled? Like it's not getting a
No,
season
it's,
2.
you know, it's heavily, it's heavily implied it's gonna get stripped. And here's the thing about that though. Let me ask you, do you remember
I'm on
the
endless
Inhuman
mode.
show, Edgy?
The what?
Inhuman show.
Still die.
Humans show?
More light, but so what?
Inhumans. The
Oh, Inhum-
Marvel's The Inhumans.
Bruh, I forgot that actually existed.
Okay, do you remember Cloak and Dagger?
That's the one that was on Hulu, right?
No, that was the one that was on like ABC Family.
Oh, because I remember seeing ads for it on Hulu, and I thought it was like a Hulu.
It was on ABC Family for a while. Let me put it this way. It got lower ratings than both of them.
That's bad.
And here's the funny part. Unlike those other two, you can't really slide away from this one because you promoted it everywhere. You can't hide that. You like
Not to
like
mention
shit, it's like-
it's canon, unfortunately.
here's the thing. If you like, let's say this, if you accidentally pissed your pants in the back of the class, quietly went to the bathroom, got them changed, told the teacher what happened, got new pants and stuff like that. Okay, fine. No one knew about it. You're okay. But if you go in front of the class, pull your pants down, and shit in front of everybody, then try to pretend like nothing fucking happened afterwards.
We got a problem.
Got a problem. You got a problem. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We got several problems, actually. Deathmatch between Acer Thorn and Jared Jensen. I don't freaking.
Thorn?
Ace of Thorns. This he does like he covers like Fallout lore. He's like this. I don't want to sound mean, like this like overweight dude who likes to smoke like pipes and shit. And
Let me see here. I'm looking his YouTube up right now.
he got into some controversy. Some people criticized him, and he would like flag their videos down. And he was kind of being a little hypocrite.
He committed the cardinal sin.
Yeah, he did like the one thing you're not supposed to do on YouTube. Like, it's like the one thing that's a surefire way to get like everybody on YouTube pissed at you.
Okay, I go to his like channel. It's like our government and judiciary is totally corrupt, which is why I lost my case and I can prove it.
Wait, back up. Oh wait, no, no, that's the wrong guy. That's the wrong guy. What I'm thinking of, I told you, I said Ace Thorn. I'm fucked up. Okay. The guy I was describing is a guy named Oxhorn who does Fallout lore. Ace Thorn is this dude who was suing a bunch of people. Like he tried to sue, I think he tried to sue Walmart for like millions of dollars with some like bullshit agreement thing that he tried to get them to agree to that was not legally binding in the slightest.
How do you make a video this long? It's 6 hours.
What the what is it on?
It's our government and judiciary is totally corrupt, which is why I lost my case and I can prove it. 6 hours fucking long. Okay,
is he talking about his case where he tried to sue Sid Alpha?
I don't know. I don't.
He might be talking about a case he tried to sue a bunch of YouTubers for like defamation or some shit, and he fucking lost because they had receipts of everything they basically said that he did, and they were pulling up court records and shit.
Oh, look at these videos. Ace of Thorn's most popular videos. Sadia incident. Should we forgive Baron? WWE 2K19. Are the Stormcloaks racist? Elder Scrolls discussion in lore episode 1. Fallout 4 retrospective. Morrowind retrospective. Why Morrowind is overrated. Fallout New Vegas retrospective. Jeremy Soule accused of rape with no supporting evidence whatsoever. Skyrim retrospective that still held up in 2022. Top 4 easiest ways to become OP in Skyrim 3 years ago. Dark Souls retrospective. Dark Souls sucks and here's why.
His Dark Souls video was dog shit, and like that's what got a lot of people to make videos on him, and then he tried to sue people. But I'm gonna go get some more water because I'm just.
Is there like anything recent? Hang on, let me see here. Dark Souls and Elden Rings do not need easy mode, but not for the reasons you think. Ellen Taylor didn't lie on mission; she just lied. Also, she's a greedy cunt. You know, he's out of line, but he's not wrong. Okay, so let's see here. What region is he playing? I couldn't tell you. What round are you on? He stabbed his dad. Ace of Thorn. He stabbed his dad in the face because the internet was slow. Okay, that's bit of an overreaction. Not gonna lie to you. I know people who've stabbed people in the face for less, but okay. Sophia NP, well, because of one stream where he's like not on the F stream, had me dying. Mahler laugh. Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that. Like I said, I know people who stabbed people in the face for lesser reasons. Hopefully his dad's doing better. I, Slim Dad Ladrone, do not condone stabbing your father in the face. That is bad. That is wrong. We are all sick here. We are all sick boys tonight. Tired. I feel like garbage. And you should all pity me because Dad Ladrone 4.
Oh wow! Okay, I'm back.
Am I Slim Deadly drone 4582? Hang on.
Oh yeah, because they added these tags on YouTube now.
What the fuck?
Like
That makes
each
me sound
like
a
every
That
YouTube
sounds like-
every
that sounds
YouTube
like a
channel
Redditor.
has
I
one
don't-
now.
I'm not a Redditor. What the fuck?
Yeah, like if you go to my channel, I have a number tag at the end of my name. It's not at my name. It's like this @ thing. I don't really get it.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, like here's the thing though. Okay, so Ace Thorne looked through his videos. He's not wrong on some stuff. Like Helena Taylor didn't lie by omission. She just lied, and also she's a greedy cunt.
Yeah.
And Jim Sterling subscriber exodus. It's caused by his extremism, not transphobic views.
Again, I mean,
Broken clock.
yeah, broken clock on that one. I can't even. Jim Sterling's a fucking mess.
Yeah, like he really, like holy shit.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong.
Elder Scrolls has boring villains. Again, he's not. I think in another world, I would agree. I could agree with this guy because he's not wrong on some of these.
You think you could agree with him?
Okay.
You said you think you could agree with him?
Yeah, like he's not. He's got some decent. Like I don't disagree with everything he's saying. Is all I'm gonna say. At least he's got some level of lucidity, to say the least.
If you say so, man. Cause I've seen some of his like responses to his videos, and it's like, dude, you had like some of the worst freaking points.
I really.
All right, I'm gonna get out of this.
Really,
This one's almost over. I'm not gonna wait away for that.
Attempted fatherless behavior. Jim Sterling is just a genuine fucking mess. Holy.
Yeah, remember when
shit.
I remember he was on that panel where he where the guy next to him was talking about how he was cool with doxing people he disagreed with and shit, and Jim just sat there. And it's just like, no, that's fine. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why can't I ready up? Oh, the match is over. Okay. How you gonna have me join a match that's already ended? Really? It is what it is. I'm just trying to. How many rounds are you playing on? Dude, I'm about to just jump into a new random match that I just found. I don't even know. I just have it set to any, so whatever. How many waves is this? 10 waves are.
I'm gonna go get some more soup real quick. I'll be back.
Oh yeah, soup is the best when you sick. Especially if you throw some sriracha in there.
Well, for me, it's Tabasco.
That works too. Should be like the U.S. region or North American region. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. I just. Alright, eat it with Cholula. Cholula is also a good option too if you got it. I was thinking sriracha because I put, even when I'm not sick, I put sriracha on like everything. Like I always had one of them big ass things of sriracha in the kitchen. Like I ain't. I ain't playing with that shit. I take that.
Out Zeds. And here come your first targets. Eyes open.
He shoots, he kills! Wait a tick, reloading.
But yeah, no, Cholula is great too. What's that mustard sauce like you get it like a lot of Asian restaurants, they get like the mustard sauce packets. Man, you throw that shit on like a spring roll or something when you sick, and especially if you got congestion. A bunch of it on there, it will clean your sinuses out. It'll probably wake you the fuck up too, because that shit is just like, you just like, whoa. Opens up your sinuses more than that Vicks like vapor rub stuff, even though that stuff's good too.
That was the last one.
I usually like spicy food. One time I was
Pod
sick.
oversupply.
But once I was sick, that was the only thing I could taste.
No one died that time.
I've never had, I don't think I've ever been sick where it affected like my taste buds. I mean, it's fucked up like my sense of smell, obviously, because you know,
You can thank me later.
when you ingest it, it's a little harder to smell things besides
Your tools of trade.
snot, you know.
Silent.
Poodala into
Glad you made it back.
yeah, that's funny.
Don't bleed on anything.
We're doing great, team. Keep
Trying to
watching
think
what I
how
do, alright?
trying to think. I haven't had a,
Hurry up. Zeds are getting closer.
trying to think if I ever had been sick to the point where I couldn't like. I don't think so.
Bonjour. Come and get your tools of trade.
The worst like time I've ever been sick is I had strep throat, a severe cold, and then I had pink eye in both eyes. That was like the worst.
I'm liking this whole no one dying thing.
That was like the worst. Like
Alright, I got some chicken and dumplings.
that sounds good
Watch
actually.
it, reloading.
Yeah, it's creamy and everything.
Creamy might be an issue if it's like dairy because that can make your congestion worse.
It's not dairy, it's just, you
Gotcha,
know,
freak.
flour.
Oh, okay, that's probably fine. Is it flu season? Yeah, I guess it is flu season.
Funnily enough, I pretended to be sick a few weeks ago to get out of work. Now I'm being work.
Viruses were like, I heard you was talking shit. We heard you was talking shit.
Didn't like that, did you?
Who said that?
Excellent.
What?
That's nearly all of them.
Are you talking about the... Wait, who did you say said that?
No, I said the viruses were like, I heard you was talking shit, Slim. They decided now we're gonna actually make you sick now.
You put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Put some respect on it.
Glad to see you made
Yeah, I'm
it.
pretty sure the lobby's full.
Make for the pod and gear up.
Yeah, that the virus like, you better put some respect on our names.
Everyone
I
alive?
remember that became a meme. That was fun.
Yeah. I remember like the funniest thing was when Godzilla King of the Monsters came out, and I think IGN was calling Mothra ugly, and the internet just went to, and this just went off saying, no, you better respect Mothra in this house. Everybody was like, put some respect on this moth's name, damn it.
Blood, it's not my blood.
I can't believe people unironically called her a
Knocking
waifu.
her up tight.
That is a little bit weird. That one I'm like, alright.
Knocked up
It's the
nice and
internet. I mean, we've got Gajinka Godzilla monsters that are just
Helping is part.
I'm
Why?
about to shut the pod.
Helping is part of the Christmas spirit.
Also, funny thing in this game, so like like a few years ago they had this like Christmas event, and it made Santa Claus a playable character, but he's like buff as shit. They call him Badass Santa. Guess who they got to voice him?
Kurt Russell?
Gary fucking Busey.
Holy shit.
Like you can play as Gary fucking Busey pretending to be Santa Claus. And it's not pretending, well, Gary Busey as Santa Claus. It's fucking hilarious.
door's getting
As long as I can see Gary Busey doing that even without the context of this.
I mean, they did a thing with one of the Hitman games where you could vote on what celebrity you get to kill, and Gary Busey won. I think in one of the games you could dead ass kill the mission to kill Gary Busey for some reason. I don't know why you'd kill Gary Busey, but all right.
I had the chance, I don't want to say this on YouTube, we're probably going to take it out of context.
I forgot who the other person was, but I wish it was Sean Bean, you know, the guy who plays Boromir, because that'd be hilarious. Since he always dies and everything.
Sean Bean dies and everything, yeah.
Yeah, he's like the real life Kenny. He's like the live action equivalent of Kenny.
Oh my god, they just killed Sean Bean!
You bastards! Honestly, those people that was watching Game of Thrones and like they killed him. I was like, oh shit, they actually gonna kill Sean Bean.
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's
I'm like,
get you
huh.
restocked.
Okay.
You took some hits there. Patch yourself up.
It's like, all right. I didn't think you were gonna off him like that. I thought he was just gonna be stuck in the dungeon for a while.
I mean, I think that character died in the books too.
No, he did. Yeah, he straight up dies in the first book.
Makes threesomes easier.
I hadn't read the book before I watched the show, so I watched the first scene of the show. Then I started reading the books.
Must close the pod very
I'm on
I
like
heard
the
like
fourth
I
one,
heard
I
like
think.
Tyrion. I heard Tyrion is a completely different character in the books.
Who thinks doing this is okay?
I'm trying to remember like if he's that.
Like someone, like I remember like seeing a video where someone said in the books,
chance. I have to
Tyrion,
power
like
down the
even
pod.
like George calls him a straight up villain in the books.
You earned the money.
In the show, they make him
Now
more
spend it.
altruistic and noble and shit like that.
I think he's definitely more
Shanna is your little help.
I think he's definitely more like self-serving, I guess, in the book from what I remember. It's been a while since I've read the books. I think he's
Tomorrow we're having clam chowder.
nice. I mean, compared to the rest of the Lannisters, he's a freaking saint. Which is a scary thing. Tyrion is ugly in the books. Yeah, he's way uglier in the book than he is in the show.
Yeah, like that's even the same thing for like Bad Eye Modi, because like in the films, Modi is kind of like in the Harry Potter books, in the movies, he's just basically a wizard cyborg. That's what he is. Modi in the books has half his nose missing.
Ugh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's scarred. He looks awful. He does not look good. It's rough.
Yeah, like the scar that Tyrion gets is described as way worse in the book than it is in the show.
Hang on, new clip.
Like in the show, I
Although, to
kind
be
of forget
fair-
it's there.
But although to be fair, like
Last one.
it'll be like a hassle
Get
for
to
the
the
makeup
indicated
department.
pod
Let's
for
be real.
resupply.
Probably, I guess.
You're a real
Just be a lot
survivor.
easier. Oh, you have a scar
Good
now.
for you.
We feeling okay, people?
Good.
Not to mention, some of them prosthetics can make it harder to like move your face properly,
Yeah.
to like emote properly and stuff. So I kind of get it.
It's
More
fine.
Zeds on the way.
It's fine for a movie
Start to
because
wrap
again,
things
that's a
up, as
limited
they say.
thing. But like for a
Happens when
show, you
nerds
have to
run
do
the world.
constantly, and it's a bit harder.
I'm not kicking a player. I don't give a shit about y'all bickering. I don't really care. I think I remember seeing some videos someone's complaining about that, how they kind of
Almost up. Vite.
like beautied up a lot of Game of Thrones for the show, like characters appearance wise.
Time's up. Go
Yeah,
get
and I
some
can
Zeds.
like sometimes you can kind of forgive it. In some cases, not making
Yeah.
a one-on-one.
Like there's some things I get, like, cause there's some shit where it would have just been really fucking uncomfortable, like if they actually, like, I think they aged up Daenerys in the show, and it's like, yeah, this would have been really even more fucking awkward
Reloading.
if you kept her original age.
For their original age, anyway.
Hang on.
I want to say she was like 14 or some shit. In the book, in the first book, I think she was like 14 or something, if that.
That's no bueno. That's no bueno at all.
Yeah, like she's described as a child
My back. Reload.
in the first book. Like she's straight up described as a child, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've read the first book, so I'm just going off of memory. Cyrax might lose his feet. Why, is he diabetic or something?
I mean, I'm diabetic and I haven't lost my feet yet. Not even close. I got like a rash.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I'll take a rash over, the other things that can happen with diabetes.
I have my
Which
stuff
was-
relatively under. I have my stuff relatively under control.
That's good.
Nearly all of them.
He says he's swollen and stress. I like how he's trying to say he has like stress-induced eczema and acting like it. And he was acting like all this serious, debilitating thing, and it's like, bruh, you know you can treat eczema, right?
I mean, like, I don't want to talk about my eczema because I don't want to gross you out. I genuinely don't. To say this, I'm allergic to nickel, and there's a reason I can't wear belt buckles anymore.
Ooh.
Come
Like,
see me. The pod's
I'm not
That was
gonna go any
disgusting.
further than that.
nicely done.
My,
You know how to stand out
like
out
it's
there.
like, you don't understand how bad eczema can get.
Oh, I've had-
It's just a re-
Got loads.
Oh, I used to have
Right.
eczema, and it was painful.
like, how do I put this? You start peeling. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's no bueno.
Yeah, I had family members that used to have, they had like eczema stuff. So I actually call his live stream the Krusty Scabs, yo.
Let's keep our eyes open, all right?
Yo, that would be
Come on,
perfect, the Krusty Scab.
Guys, I just ate. I just ate. And I'm sick to boot.
There's something I could tell you that would make you even sick. Hell, it's kind of making me sick now that I'm thinking about it.
Power down the pod.
Deserve none.
Go for it. Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
I haven't watched this video, but there's a video of Cyrus's dick swelling up because he got torn the fuck up by bed bugs and shit, to the point where he freaked
Oh,
out and had
yeah,
to go
you
to the
already-
hospital.
You already told me about that.
Yeah.
I am meeting. Well, noob, that's completely your own fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's your fault, bro. You
That's
could
your
have done the
fault.
down with
You-
the sickness stream while you're eating. Like, that's on you.
You knew what you were getting into. You knew exactly what you were getting
Yeah,
into.
you walked in. You knew what was gonna happen here.
That's nice.
Um,
Watch it, reload.
I would say, like, all cows are definitely interesting, to say the least. They are.
Hang on, new clip in.
It's fascinating how...
It's just fascinating, like some of the things people choose to upload and share with the internet like that. Like, it's like, dude, why would you share this? Like, I remember the Draken Lord thing. It's like, dude, why did you make a Pornhub account and film yourself fucking a blow-up doll? Like, what drove you to make this? Like, did you think there was a demand for this?
I'm sickened but curious.
It's deleted. Some troll like hacked it and deleted it.
Now, don't you?
Not all heroes wear capes.
I know. Although Count Dankula unfortunately showed an image from it in one of his videos. He's like, I'm just gonna leave that there on the screen, just bask in it for a little bit. And it's like, dude, I'm taking so much psychological damage right now.
Reloading.
No, the grossest, like, this ain't even low count. This is straight up horror count. It's Nick Bates.
Perfect.
That's the most
Pod is
disgusting.
open again.
Nick
Let's
Bates.
get you restocked.
That name's not familiar.
The dude is,
Good for you.
he has a shit
I'll
fetish
never touch tofu.
and an anal fetish, and he's a horror. He's not a loca. He's like full on horror because he molested, I think, his stepsister or some shit. I can't remember if it's his actual sister or his sister's sister or stepsister. I can't remember.
Enemies on the scope.
But he's in prison, thankfully.
I'll look this up. Like, somebody put him on the real life villains Wikipedia. Wow.
That did the trick.
Yeah, no, that's accurate.
Nick Bates story: the grossest man online.
Time's almost up.
For years, it was.
God, who's
Yeah,
who
yeah.
made this video?
Cecil McFly has like two. Like, I think it's a two-part.
It's
Two-part video on that.
It's Cecil McFly's video.
That video was long as shit, but man, is it disturbing as fuck. We're just going through all the crazy shit.
It was the steps. Oh, that's.
Ugh. Not that it made a difference if it was his sister or stepsister, you know, in terms of fucked upness.
Yeah, man, it really doesn't make it any better. Or
The voice actor the thing is, she hired other YouTubers to voice it, and I'm like, yo, I hope y'all got paid well to be reading some of this shit. Cause part of me would be like, am I actually reading this shit?
yeah, there are grosser people, and they run this country.
Oh yeah, no, that's probably not even, that's like scraping the surface, like barely scratching the surface of just horrific people.
I'm not saying Pizzagate is real. I'm just saying.
We still don't have the names from a certain island. We still don't have all the names yet. Released to the public.
I can't believe Matt Groening was a fucking island. Holy shit.
Who?
Matt Groening, the guy who made the Simpsons.
Oh shit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, on a lighter note, apparently, I saw some post somewhere that like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are trying to do a Rush Hour 4.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go for it.
I'm like, let's go for it, but it's like, can this movie really even, can it even, like, the sense of humor in the first 2 movies, like, are the writers gonna be able, gonna stick to that, or are they gonna cave on that?
Yeah, I genuinely believe they'll be able to like get away with it. Like I genuinely think they'll be okay, because let's be real, like most of the humor of Rush Hour is, oh, these 2 guys are racist.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, we got people trying to cancel Tropic Thunder every 30 minutes, so you know.
I mean, here's the thing about being canceled: as long as you don't care.
Yeah, as long as you don't give a
you
fuck,
not
you're
care.
fine.
Also, it's Jackie Chan. I don't think he ever gives a fuck. That's what makes
Nah,
Jackie Chan awesome.
unless it's the Chinese government, then he gives a fuck.
Is he one of those celebrities who like simps for the Chinese government?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's made, like, I think he was like against like the Hong Kong protest stuff, which he spoke out against that, which on one hand it's like you live in China, so you know you kind of can't,
Some deadly Russian engineering.
you kind of got to toe the line, I guess.
I mean, like, again, I'm not gonna pretend I know everything about Chinese politics over there. I'm not gonna pretend I do. Like, yeah, man, you can't.
All Zeds on the scope.
Man,
I just gotta, my opinion on China is that clip of the guy saying Donald Trump don't touch China, China is asshole.
Don't get me wrong, the government over there sucks, but
It is.
as for most governments that you're still say it's not necessarily completely our place as foreigners. You can't change stuff you can't change another country from your own from like a foreign perspective. That's my opinion. It sounds fucked up, but like at the end of the day, I don't know the intricacies of how it's actually going down over there.
I know there's like a lot of protests now and shit, and calls for, some people are calling for like the CCP to be abolished and stuff, and it's like, you know what? I agree, because they're literally genociding people over there and got people in camp. So yeah.
I'm not defending the Chinese government.
Oh, I know you're not.
China is asking like intricacies to the Chinese government that I'm not gonna pretend that I'm knowledgeable.
Oh yeah, no, your government is terrible too. They tell people to fucking kill themselves now. Oh, you need a wheelchair ramp? You're a veteran, you need a wheelchair ramp? Kill yourself.
Have you considered suicide?
You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now. Boy, did I just get an alert or something?
Harry Callahan just subscribed.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Harry. Very cool.
Thank you.
I'm glad you can enjoy being idiots.
Yeah, I was just saying the most random shit that just...
It is good. Yeah, it's fucking terrible, man. Like, it's... Oh, my God.
Yeah, Canada. When I saw the thing about the veteran in a wheelchair who just wants a damn wheelchair ramp so she doesn't have to drag herself up the stairs. And then they're like, can you consider killing yourself? I was like, the fuck is wrong with you people?
You know what's even worse? Like, Japan is like the absolute worst when it comes to that. There is almost no wheelchair or disability accessibility over there. Like,
really?
Zeds on the scope. Must close the pod very soon.
I could see like a...
Really?
No, I was just shocked. I assumed that they were like, you know, relatively on top of that, because you know.
Oh no, good sir. They treat disabled people as second-class citizens over there.
Shit.
Yeah, like it's not great for if you have a disability over there. If you have like, there's almost no wheelchair ramps or anything.
So tell me, Professor Xavier should not go to Canada.
Pod closed. Go make a difference.
No, not Canada. Japan.
Oh, Japan. Yeah. Oh, I thought you about Can. Oh, I said Can. I know Japan has a. Because I remember there was something where like Japan was locking up people with disabilities and like these like not really locking up, but like, well, I guess yeah, locking up in like these institutions and some shit. And they were trying to keeping it secret from like rest of the world, and then some psycho went into one of these places and started killing people.
I think I read about that.
Yeah, I was watching a video called that Mexico's government is worse. That doesn't surprise me, given how corrupt their government is, and you got all the cartel shit. That really just does not surprise me. They don't really give a shit about wheelchairs.
Like, here's the thing about that. You gotta understand.
Hang on, new clip in.
Mexico is run by drug cartels.
Yeah.
They're run by cartels. They're run by the cartels.
Yeah, I remember like they arrested like this, I think like a cartel leader's son or some shit, and then the cartel raised so much hell, the cops had to let him go. Because the violence was that bad, and then every single cop on that team that went to arrest him turned up dead.
Like,
that's how bad it is.
Like literally, so like someone literally said, you guys are protesting police brutality. Lax and Mexican.
Yeah.
You said you guys don't know police brutality.
If you're a tourist, you don't have to worry as long as you stay in a tourist area. Don't buy drugs. Yeah, that's what one of my friends who originally is from Mexico said. Like, yeah, as long as you stay in like the tourist areas, like in Cancun and shit, you good. Just don't go anywhere outside of there.
Like everyone who said, oh, but I don't want to do touristy stuff in Mexico. No, do touristy stuff. Do tourist stuff. Trust me, it's a lot safer.
Cheers.
The liberals got so great that even gun control advocates are against it. A recent amendment to Bill C-21. What is C-21? I'm not familiar with that one. For Canadian stuff, I'm not.
Bill.
I know they were getting like way more ridiculous with the gun control shit over there.
Canadian Bill C-21. The latest amendments propose government control prohibit large numbers of common hunting rifles, shotguns, as well as
running low on ammo. Buy some.
So it's literally saying you can't have any form of common hunting rifles, shotguns. You can't have any unique firearms, cannons, or historical reenactors, pricey collector's items.
Nothing like high explosives for the
damn, fuck that, man. Fuck that.
Here's a tip for anybody watching. Every government, no matter how benevolent, has one goal: the control of the populace.
Yep.
The government is never your friend. In any context, the government is never your friend.
Bro, imagine gangs fight with knives. I mean, I kind of want to see that, honestly. Bunch of gangs just meet in a parking lot with fucking katanas and European straight swords and shit, and they just.
There are places like there are places in Glasgow where that shit actually happened. They came out with like knives and machetes and shit.
I mean, the Scots are built different. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Like I'm wouldn't be surprised if somebody came out there with a fucking battle axe or some shit. The UK is already ahead. Yeah, you don't want to be the UK.
Yeah, and we said this earlier, but times on the internet take higher priority over, actual rates.
Yeah, we don't.
And in some of those cases, and this is really fucked up. Like people who have children by rape, like the fathers actually fight for custody of those children.
As if being British wasn't hell enough. Imagine being British. It's stupid, isn't it?
Stupid. I think he's a wanker.
I think she's a fucking wanker. The funniest thing to me is how they say the word fucking. They say fucking.
Fucking what? You're on a fucking
fucking what, mate? You ain't gonna fucking remember nothing. That's just crazy. It's like, why do you put it? Why do you say fucking? There's no O in this word. Bottle of water.
Hey, Tao Jin, what are you exactly? Where are you from?
Some deadly Russian engineering.
You British? Are you human? 'Cause if you're British, you can't be human.
Sometimes you
The funniest thing I've ever seen was someone said that Australians are like the Britons of, like the
Florida
the Florida of Britain, or the Texas of
okay,
Britain.
you're from Mexico, so you're the alien. My condolences. My condolences.
Well, he said from Mexico doesn't mean he necessarily is living in Mexico.
money, guys.
Again, my condolences.
At this rate, I'll open my own bank.
Oh, I have several friends that are Mexican.
Hurry up.
Mother is
Zeds are
New
getting
Mexican.
closer.
You know, she's like Jose, except for
Stuff.
pressure.
Yeah, she got a longer expiration date on her.
More Zeds on the
Oh
scope.
man, Jeff Dunham's hilarious. I swear to God. Like, my mom's New Mexican. She's like Jose, except, you know, pressure.
That's a good one. Oh, not this
Fleshtown.
motherfucker.
Fleshtown, that's what the ladies call me, Andy. Ain't Fleshtown.
Being Mexican is better than being British. Like, yeah.
Yeah, objectively, you are better than the Brits.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like someone's gonna watch a bot of this episode and get fun a bunch of angry Brits.
You won't fucking talk. You won't
Come
fucking
on.
talk. Let's go at it, will ya? Aye.
Somebody gonna fucking shake me or something. I remember seeing, I forgot which comedian it was. They said I'm in Britain and I see why Chef Ramsay is angry all the damn time. He's from the food or something. I was like, that is hilarious.
Funny enough, he's not British.
He's Scottish, yeah.
He just grew up in a very Brit. The accent's a little harder to hear because he grew up in at a very heavy British setting. It's a little harder.
Yeah, I just remember there was some like, I think it was Kitchen Nightmare, someone kept calling him Scottish. I was like, is he Scottish or is he British? And I looked it up, like, oh, he's actually Scottish. Oh shit. Like, damn, I thought that guy was being an idiot. And like, oh no, he is Scottish.
Nose is on fire.
I thought he was Scottish. Like, that explains the yelling.
Fucking donkey.
You fucking donkey. Did you ever see the video where it's Chef Ramsay lines dubbed over Darth Vader clips? There's a part where he's like they're like about to intercept the X-Wings, might destroy the Death Star, and he's just like, gentlemen, today we're gonna learn about consistency. Greg cuts to one of the TIE fighter pilots. Yes, are you consistently shit?
Or you consistently shit. Tell me.
And like the part he cuts off Luke's hand, he goes, "Did it hurt? Fucking sue me." I was like, you know, the funny thing is, I can kind of see Darth Vader doing some shit like that. It's like, walk it off, boy. I said, I lost an arm. I lost both my arms. I lost my legs. Most of my lungs. You deal with that arm. Like, an arm is nothing. Yeah, speaking of Star Wars, I made this joke and like my friend didn't believe me. He's like, I think George Lucas has a dismemberment fetish. And my friend didn't believe me. It's like, think about it. It's like Return of the A New Hope. That one guy in the bar gets his arm chopped off. Empire Strikes Back. Luke gets his arm chopped off. Return of the Jedi. Luke chops off Vader's arm. Episode 1. Well, to be fair, no one's arm got. I don't think anyone's arm got chopped off in episode 1, unless you count the droids. But I'm not gonna count that.
Shimi Lu. Shimi Lui. I don't know. The guy who played the guy from fucking the Seven Rings movie.
Oh, Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I can't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I barely remember. The thing I remember about that movie was how he was people complaining about how he was trying to market that shit.
Yeah, it's just. Oh, he's having a fit over the Barbie movie. I'm like, dude, calm down. Your movie sucked. Just deal with it, man. I'll even say it's mid. I'll humor you and say it's mid. I'll never be a great chef like Gordon Ramsay, but I can cook a grilled cheese and he can't.
Duty's off.
True. That is. He's not wrong. Deji, he's not wrong.
Damn, that's some fighting words. Y'all remember Birds of Prey? I did not see that movie. I do not.
Got your attention, eh?
I've seen it and it's terrible.
I'll be
It's actually
honest,
really
I didn't
cool
even watch
scene where
most
you
of
reloaded in
DC.
slow- where you reloaded in slow-mo and started shooting at him as they jumped off the thing.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, the slow motion is random, like what it triggers. So sometimes it just triggers and you're just not doing anything cool. Take advantage of it.
No, that wasn't the writer. That was Gail Simone who had a big freak out about it.
I thought did Gail Simone write it or have anything involved? Was she involved in it or something?
I think she was like involved in the production of it. I think she was mostly mad because it was a female-led superhero movie with
And
a
it-
female director and female writer, and it ended up being shit. Yes, I saw his grilled cheese noob. Yes, I will admit, like, shit.
I have not seen the Chef Ramsay grilled cheese.
He puts kimchi on his grilled cheese.
Who the
Look,
fuck
I
puts
love
kimchi on a grilled cheese?
Hang on, new clip in.
Now look, I like kimchi as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong.
Hold up. Who the fuck puts kimchi on a grilled cheese sandwich?
I mean, I guess he's trying to do like the whole, the whole pick. Like,
Yeah, thank you,
pickles
Tao.
and cheese.
Serial killers do that shit. Never go for that. Only villains go for that. Only villains go for that.
Look, I like Ramsay, but here's the thing. At least he never says, "Oh, this is an authentic recipe." Whatever he does do something, his own, he admits it. Give him that.
Yeah, I'll give
he's
him
not
that.
like not like Jamie Oliver says, "Oh, this is an authentic recipe," and gets everything wrong. Oh man. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Birds of Prey. Yeah, Birds of Prey was dumb. It was a terrible movie.
Like I saw the
Everyone-
first trailer for that, and I was like, I am not watching this shit. If
Like, how
anybody
do I put
asks if
this?
I watch this shit, I'm gonna look at you like, hell fucking no.
Gee, the movie in the first 5 minutes
Doors
fucks up
closed.
because at first it's like,
Won't make a
oh,
difference.
you should feel bad and sympathetic for Harley Quinn, right? You should feel bad that she's broken up with the
Probably
Joker,
gotta
that she's on
close
her
that
own,
here.
all this bad stuff happened to her. But then they say something that automatically undoes everything you just set up.
Didn't they basically say that she planned everything Joker did?
Yes, Joker stole all of her ideas. That apparently the Joker's most infamous for. So like some of his worst ideas are all of Harley's ideas. So you're telling me all the terrible,
So the
horrible things-
kidnapping and killing Tim Drake, not Tim Drake, I'm sorry, was what's-
God,
Jason Todd. That was Harley's idea.
I guess that's what they're implying.
Am I supposed to like this character?
Yeah, like, get it? Like, it's a man taking credit for a woman's work, but that work was awful. Legitimately terrible.
He cut the bread too thick, put it on a pan that was too hot and it would burn, and used low-fat cheese so it didn't melt. He did everything.
Them off.
Oh yeah, he made 2 grilled cheese videos. There's one where he did kimchi and there's the other one where he burnt it. Yeah, I remember that.
You burnt it. You ruined it.
Oh yeah, I'm not Starfire. Holy.
Oh,
we did a stream on that.
Oh, you did?
And it was.
I must
Yeah,
not
it
have
was-
been there for that one.
I don't think you were.
Didn't like that, did you?
Yeah, like that was
The pod seemed
that was
to
awful.
open.
Like that. Like who
Nicely
thought that
done.
was a good idea? Ooh,
Yeah, when I saw
right.
the designs, like this is Starfire's daughter. It's like I don't think Starfire would let her daughter get this chunky. I'm sorry.
There's no business like snow business.
And is he supposed to be Dick Grayson's kid too?
I I don't know, because they try to keep it ambiguous. I'm like...
Because if it's Dick
Starfire-
Grayson, it's like Dick Grayson like, nah, you hitting the gym.
Hey, your dad is literally, quite possibly, the greatest acrobat in the DC universe.
Yeah, nah. He's like, ain't no way. He's like, bro, ain't no daughter of mine being a blob. Get your ass on that treadmill right fucking now.
Time's almost up. Vite.
He's like, you. Like, you know, damn,
Get back to work. More
Dick Grayson's like, you are not embarrassing me when it comes to when I had to show you the Batman and stuff and all that. You are not embarrassing me. This little emo shit.
Bruce will never let me live this down. You are
Yeah.
getting on that treadmill.
Yep. That's with your little emo shit. Like, you know, Bruce is gonna look at. Like, I think Bruce will pull Dick aside. Like, are you sure this kid is yours?
Reloading.
Like, look.
Like, look, I can get you a paternity test. I can get a paternity test real quick. Like, I've been down this road with Damien. You really, like, are you absolutely sure this is yours? Yeah, I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, and it's just these people making their self-inserts into the story, bro.
And the thing is, you can have a self-insert character as long as you treat them like an actual character. You know what I mean?
The comic industry is dead.
It's pretty much
Mainstream
dead.
comic book industry
It's all
is dead.
freaking. It's like barely on life support.
It's not even on life support. They're literally puppeteering a corpse.
Yeah. But they deep faked it. It's so dead they got deep fakes of it now.
Right, here comes Cash on legs.
I'm working on a comic actually right now. I still need to iron out some of the details, but eventually it should be coming sometime this year,
That was
hopefully.
the last one. Get
You
to
mean
the
next
indicated
year?
pod for resupply.
Next year. Sorry, it's so
I'll
close.
say this year, but I'd say, man, you got like 2 weeks.
Merveilleux.
It's like, goddamn, that's a tough deadline, dude.
Never did get my skis back off Bethany.
I drew
Perfect,
Rosalind the other day, and I'm like, holy shit, I think I made Rosalind too quick.
own the
God damn it, I gotta stop doing
Now spend
I accidentally did that when I tried to redraw a character that shows up in the
Come and get
in
your
one of the
tools
short
and
stories that I'm in.
Oh, Tao Jin, I'm an artist. I'm an actual artist.
Yeah, he
I draw
actually
now.
he can actually seriously draw. I have to pay people like a loser. I can at least write decently though.
Oh, you're not a loser. You pay me, so it's okay.
It sounds like that's like something like a Twitch like an OnlyFans girl says to her subs. You're not a loser.
you're
You
not a-
pay me.
Pay me.
contact the area.
That really does sound like some shit that they would say too. Like I even like unironically. That was the daughter's name, right? Mandy.
Note to self.
Yeah, Mandy.
Kill.
And of course she was gay too.
Of course, yeah. It's like
Way to feed into the stereotype.
yeah.
guys.
It's like we knew that was. It was like I said, just had like diversity character bingo,
Stop talking
bingo
about
board.
that.
It's like yep. I got bingo 3 different ways now. I don't remember if her name was Mandy or not. I don't fucking care. Well, I'm just gonna call her Becky. We're just gonna call her Becky.
That is literally more or less her character. It's not a phase. That is pretty much her.
Not a
entire
phase,
fucking
mom. I'm
character.
just emo as fuck.
Yeah. I have a character who's a fairy, but she acts like a goth. Essentially. She has fairy powers. She has a goth. That's essentially.
It's kind of funny. I don't think I've ever written a character that would be considered goth in terms of like this, what they would wear and stuff. She
Like
almost
I said, it's a self-insert.
yeah, it's a self-insert, dude.
I am not Starfire. Yeah, we kind of.
Yeah, we can tell.
We can tell.
we can fucking tell.
Fantastic work. Area
What was that ugly idea with the one where it's like the black Wonder Woman, Nubia, what the fuck her name is, when they had like the really just bizarre art style? That was just weird as shit. And it's like, what is this art style? Why did you make everything look this ugly?
I'm a natural.
Like, I don't know if I should be offended or not.
Right on the
Yeah, remember when they did that 80s variant cover for Wonder Woman and it was so god awful? It seemed like a parody, like TV Universe style art. Hang on, let me find it.
Yeah, you don't have to find it because I don't remember.
Yeah, let me show you.
The area remains.
80s.
I'm trying to think what's the last Marvel comic I legit
You're running low.
bought. And I want to say it was
Killing it, guys. Not a figure of speech.
the Venom arc for like Ultimate Spider-Man. I think that was the last thing I bought
I love a bit of banter, but let's keep our eyes
Marvel-wise, and
open,
that was a
alright?
digital version. That was like $5, and I
Oh yeah, this ugly ass fucking art, dude.
There's Zeds on the scope. Must close the pod very soon.
Ammo check, people.
This is an actual professional
Everyone alive?
cover for DC Comics.
Oh, if we're going like beyond comic books. I mean, talking about manga. The last thing I read was a bit of Berserk, actually.
Keep the area
Here's the
secure.
thing, it's fucking awful.
The variant cover.
Yeah.
Didn't like that, did you?
When your defining feature is how unlike another character, or you really don't have much going for it. Yeah, you don't.
That's kind of what they did with Korra. Everyone says, like, the whole point of Korra is that she's a bad avatar and learn from it. Okay, but can she still be but she's not a good avatar. Just because you acknowledge she's a bad avatar doesn't automatically make her good.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily make her a good character. I heard the last few chats with Cheeks, though. I don't know. I'm like, I recently started reading Berserk, so I'm really far behind. Like, I haven't even gotten to the damn, the Eclipse part where the fucked up shit happens. Yeah, I haven't even gotten there yet, so I have no idea how the latest chapters are going.
Page 1 of Berserk.
True, but I mean the really fucked up shit. Like the
Yeah,
infamous
so-
stuff that most people, when you tell them, when you mention Berserk, like the first thing you think of.
Yeah. Did you see the thing I showed you?
Hold on, I gotta
Sorry. Yeah.
I gotta wait. Actually, I can check it on my. I think I can check it on my. Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't check it on my phone because this wave is looking a little.
You're fine. Ugh.
Area remains unbreached.
Did you get to Donovan? Where I'm at right now, it's like where it's like Griffith volunteered to try and. I think it's like to do like a. Like the what do they call it, the Rhino Knights or some shit. They're like the enemy they're fighting against right now.
Well, was flawless.
Like I'm still at the Band of the Hawk stuff.
He's talking about did you see Guts' backstory? Like his
There's no
upbringing.
business.
Oh
right?
yeah, we got Gambino,
Donovan,
the
Donovan's the
Gambino
black guy.
shit. Yeah,
that's Donovan. That's the black guy. We
yeah, we
Gambino sold him to.
yeah we're a little. I'm a little past. Yeah, I'm past that.
We're almost
That
out
was
of
rough
time.
as shit.
Make your choices.
Yeah, it's Jesus fucking Christ.
When I got that part, I was like, no wonder. No wonder Guts is the way that he is.
I mean, what people forget about Guts is, if they all like, people always assume that Guts is this hardcore, is like this hardcore
That's
anger.
almost out
And don't
of
get me wrong,
Veet.
Guts gets fucking pissed.
Oh, he gets
fucking
pissed.
angry.
My skis back
Like
on
he's
Brittany.
a pretty chill dude overall. Like overall, like
He's just kind of like that. I just want to be left alone kind of.
that really is his character later on.
He's like just.
why can't this man just wants to be happy? Just let.
He's like, I just want to be left alone. Can you guys just stop fucking with me, please?
Bro, can my man just be happy? Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Watch out. Explode just now.
He's like, I don't want to be angry anymore. I just want to be happy.
Reloading.
Like every everything in my life has either tried to kill me or rape me. Please, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Come on, get in.
Let's be real. Everything in his life is kind of wanted to do. There's probably some overlap in there with those two.
Yeah, like they either wanted to kill him, rape him, eat him, or do all three.
Yeah, all three. Yeah.
Didn't like that, did you?
No, Guts is literally this man is too angry to die. That's literally what Guts.
Yeah, he's kind of like OG Kratos in that regard, where he's just.
Yeah, I've seen the horse. I'm well aware.
I don't think I'm definitely not there yet. I don't.
Yeah, that's a lot later on. But
Okay.
I've definitely seen the horse. Yeah, it's Berserk is pretty hardcore, man.
When they say dark fantasy, they ain't fucking around.
Like, no, I think like Berserk is like one of the I think it's like the great, obviously like dark stuff existed before Berserk, but I think that was like the first one to like solidify what dark fantasy was. One of the first, at the very least.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Let's get you restocked.
Oh
I'm
no, I would say the Elric series was the first dark the first
We feeling okay,
the first thing to
people?
solidify dark fantasy as a genre. I think like
I'm not
Elric-
sure because some of the Elric shit are maybe it's because the Elric stuff I've read is like it really isn't that dark.
Well, it's how do I put this? Like at the time when
I mean, I'm
Elric
sure for the
was-
time it probably is probably considered dark.
Enemies on the scope.
Yeah, but how do I put this? Like, yeah, it's very obvious. You got some inspiration from Devilman.
Yeah.
But like, the thing about
Oh
Elric
yeah, this
is,
cover, yo, what the? Yeah, that's fucking atrocious.
Yeah, man, it's
That's just atrocious.
Are getting closer.
like if it was like fan art, people would probably just all leave it alone. It's most likely what would happen.
If it was
But no,
fan art, I
this is
wouldn't say anything about it. But unless you really force me to say something about it.
yeah, but like, my God,
You want people to pay money for that?
yeah, but like at the end of the day, like fucking Elric was. I'd say Elric was definitely one of the because like at the end of the day, like it did kind of set the tone up as like, oh, it's not like this tactical, whimsical element like Tolkien and to be fair, Tolkien can get dark too. Chronicles of Narnia can get dark too. No one's saying those things couldn't get dark. But the overlooming presence of dread in Elric, that's like the key component of dark fantasy. I think it's at least the predecessor of it. At the very least.
Like I said, I haven't read everything related to Elric. I've read some stuff, and to me, it just didn't come off as like the only time I got dark is when like the demon shit got involved, but everything else was just kind of like. I don't want to say typical, but kind of like, normal tone for fantasy, really. Like, not whimsical, but just kind of like, like not overly dark, but not overly, silly either. Kind of like that fine balance.
Again, I like my thing is like again you gotta put it in the context of.
But yeah, but I guess if you put it in context of the time period, I guess it would be considered darker
Finish the
than.
last ones off.
Like you have a sword that literally eats the souls of your enemies.
Yeah.
Well, it wants the souls of your friends. So you settle for your enemies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah, it's got all the demons and stuff. I'm not saying
It's
that
definitely
it's like,
darker. I do agree with you on that. It's definitely darker than probably most of the fantasy shit that was out at that time.
Yeah, it's definitely it definitely leads into like the darker, gritty. I wouldn't even say grittier. It's just definitely like overall darker.
Come see me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say gritty.
Nice.
I'd say something like Berserk is more gritty.
Yo, Berserk is like 1,000 times darker than Elric.
Worth it, though.
Yeah, like
Bring up
definitely.
the trading controls and upgrade your gear.
Yeah, that's like not even a contest right there.
There are very few things darker than Berserk the more I think about it.
Yeah.
That isn't like straight up horror shit.
Hmm.
Even in terms of horror, stuff that happens in Berserk. Holy fucking Christ.
Record of Ragnarok season. Oh, is it? I haven't watched the first season yet. I'm so behind on recent anime. Like I just started watching Chainsaw Man. And I got to the first episode while feeling like I was coughing up my lungs. And poor Deji, man, he just wanted some damn toast with some jam on it. Like when he said that line where he wanted, he's like, he'd say he dreamed of just wanting some jam with his toast. It's like, man, I know you fictional, but it's like I want to just go to the store and get you a big ass bottle of jam. Like, here you go.
Like, Zag's already told me about it.
Yeah.
He said it's pretty good. It's also pretty short too.
I know you said the actual manga is pretty short. Like, I've only seen the first episode so far. I'm probably gonna watch another episode probably tomorrow because probably as soon as I get off this stream I'm probably gonna go to sleep. But first episode was really good. Again, just what he said is like, man, just want some jam on his toes. I was like, yo. Like probably the most reasonable goal for a protagonist ever. Aside from I just want some sleep. That's probably... I only got 1 EXP from that? Really? Melanie Max said she cried when she heard about Denji's desire for female affection. I was thinking that's just my life. Yeah, it's like that's a lot of people. That's a lot more people than you think. It's a little more common than you think, Melanie. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Though the first episode with the whole with the demon basically like reviving him thing, it reminds me of what happens partway through Parasite, which is a fantastic anime. It's probably one of the few anime where the main character fucks, like actually like gets with the girl and fucking smashes, and it's confirmed. And it's done in a way where it makes sense because it's like, okay, he's like, bro, I'm about to fight this weird ass thing that's like an amalgamation of all these like superpowered parasite things. Like, I might die tomorrow. It's like, I ain't dying without smashing at least once. It's like I've been dating you for half of this season, and
thanks, General.
Oh yeah,
thanks,
bless you, dude.
Town.
I couldn't tell if you were sneezing or blowing your nose for a second.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
Yeah. It always gets worse at night, I notice, like with
Last chance.
cold stuff. I don't know why that is. It's either like early in the morning or like when you're trying to go to sleep, it gets way worse.
Ports closed. Go make a difference.
Yeah.
Slim being sick ASMR.
Yeah, why do you think it's called the down with the sickness stream?
Yeah. I should have put a little warning, like you might be hearing me coughing into the microphone throughout this stream. I'm trying not to, but
You know me now, don't you?
it's gonna happen. Well, it's probably already happened. Yep. Thickness stream win.
He jokes, but honestly, he jokes. Yes.
I remember I made a joke in like when I was reviewing the animated Resident Evil show. I think Jeff said it like a Resident Evil girl tier list video win. or some shit, and I was like, I'm tempted to actually do that, and then I just never did it. I'll be honest, if I did do that video, it would be kind of boring because almost everybody would be going in like S tier.
Down they go.
To be honest. I mean, Leon clearly doesn't skip leg damage. He's kicking motherfuckers' heads off in Resident Evil 4 somehow.
Picking them off. You're a natural.
Like, while Chris is pumping them Arnolds, Leon is just squatting like 700 pounds or some shit. I don't fucking know, dude.
My God, I just found something cringe.
What?
People are fucking defending Insomniac MJ, and I'm like, no.
Ah, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah, she sucked. She was like the worst character in that game.
I still can't get over the fact that she says, why do you treat me like I'm a child? I can't take care of myself.
Bitch, you are literally walking into an
armed terrorist
with that fucking camera.
Peter has bailed you out numerous fucking times. Do not give me any of that bullshit.
I was like, I wanted so bad. Like, Peter, let me take him here. He's like, bitch, you walked into an active hostage situation with a goddamn camera and no plan. What did you think was gonna happen?
Like, she's like, this is something I like. I really hate modern MJ because they always do this. Like, they always try to make her seem like Peter's always doing something wrong, but she never actually explained what he's doing wrong.
I mean, that's kind of women in general. Like, they'll be mad as shit at you, and then you ask them what are you mad about, they won't tell you.
But here's the thing. Unlike other examples where it's like, okay, maybe this, that, or this. It's literally Peter's doing nothing wrong and she refuses to actually talk to him. Even the most recent comic, the one where she cucks Peter again.
Again, I was about to say this is like the 20th time.
Some random ass dude who I think is a self-insert of the author. I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
Wow, that's kind of hilarious if the self-insert of the author is cucking the main character. That's kind of hilarious.
Like,
it's like, how badly do you hate the main character? It's like, I wrote a self-insert.
He's a guy who looks like Sean King.
Like Talcum X.
Yeah, Talcum X. I'm just like, why would you do it? And like, he keeps saying, I don't want to talk, Peter. I'm not going to explain anything, Peter. And it goes on and on.
Honestly, it's like, Peter, she's not gonna let Peter kick her to the curb. She's pulling that bullshit.
Black Cat's right there. I'm sorry. Like, bro, if I were you,
Yo, the thing that legit pissed me off with the PS4 games, they did that whole thing where Black Cat is lies and says, oh yeah, he might, oh yeah, Peter, you have a son, and then MJ gets pissed. But it's like, clearly y'all weren't dating, so what the fuck are you mad about?
Oh no, worse yet, like,
the kid isn't even his anyway.
He literally joked in the game, oh yeah, I saw the people who were split up. And it's implied that Peter didn't really date that whole lot. But MJ actually saw many other people when they were split up. He literally joked about it.
Yeah, it's like, what kind of shit is this? You don't get mad at him because he might have knocked up Black Cat when y'all weren't even together. And you was dating other people. It's like, what kind of bullshit is this? Like, man, I was waiting the whole game. It's like, Peter, please pop off on her at least once.
I hope the love interest I make aren't anywhere near as annoying. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, good God, man. Like, I'm a natural. I'm not good. I don't think I'm good at writing that kind of stuff. But it's like, I hope I don't fuck it up this badly.
Like, my main character kind of has a thing for, like, the main antagonist daughter. Have I talked to you about this?
You told me about that.
To be like, Tyler walks in like, it's nice to meet you, sir. Like a few years later, she calls me daddy. Daddy now.
I'm trying to think I have anything close to that happening. Anything.
Smart investment.
Actually, I wanted to make this thing. Remember that one meme from Hotel Transylvania? It's like, haha, Johnny, you're fucking my daughter.
Oh dear. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima to add a feature where I can strike down peasants.
Almost up. Vite.
I doubt they let you do that.
Keep your eyes
Well, I
open.
mean, that's pretty damn accurate.
I mean, it is, but it's dishonorable.
Break time's
Know
over.
something?
Get back to work.
The
All
whole
hands
like samurai were like this code of honor thing,
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit.
or more like a mercenary.
Yeah.
They worked
The
for
camera
highest
glitched
bidder.
out. We got the actual Nazi scientist zombie guy here.
What is Wolfenstein?
Yo, he would be perfect in a Wolfenstein game.
Hello there, you.
Like an actual fun Wolfenstein game that's not taking itself too serious.
Like yeah, again, it was some semblance of honor, but like the super high, like, oh, they put honor above all other aspect things. A little bit.
A little bit of a white lie, I guess. A little bit of a exaggeration.
Well, it's more like this. It wasn't really seen as dishonorable, unless your clan deems it dishonorable. That's the way to put it. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Like, you want to see, like, the whole fighting for honor and glory thing was more like a knights thing than anything else, like a medieval knight type thing.
And even then, knights were not necessarily the nicest people.
Don't get me wrong.
Especially the
still work
peasants.
great.
Oh shit, I'm getting gassed. Old habits die hard, I guess, when you're a Nazi scientist. It's also funny how he just runs around calling you Schwein a lot with like a thick German accent. It's like, they chuck some World War II era gas grenades everywhere.
That's nice.
Yeah, good old Hans Volter.
There, get yourself a Botox.
Thanks, mate.
Anyone need some cash?
I don't understand why when you win a match, the game goes third person. I always thought, but you can't play the game in third person like normally. Especially with all the customization you can do, it always just seemed weird.
Oppose horny posting again. That's fun.
Oh dear. Hiroyuki 45, Hickok 40 said the SW 500 hurts to shoot. When that guy tells you the gun hurts, you believe. I mean, I've seen people shoot a 500 Magnum. It looks like it would hurt your hand. Bro, I wish it was a Soul-style Berserk game. Honestly, yeah, I would love to see that.
I think, yeah. I mean,
If it
like,
doesn't
let's
already
be real. Like,
exist.
they might. I mean, they might as well at this point. Let's be real.
Speaking of Souls, like it from off, they finally fucking making a new Armored Core game, and I'm excited. When I saw that trailer, because I didn't watch the Game Awards, when I saw the trailer, so I posted on Twitter the trailer. I was like, no, I was like, is this real? Is this fucking real? And I saw it, I was like, all right, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
All right, let's fucking go. It's real.
That.
Just switch characters.
Not gonna lie, plague costumes are kind of hot. Not gonna lie.
I mean, the mask is just cool as shit. It's actually a mix of two different costumes. The steampunk clothes with the Plague Doctor helmet. Oh, I guess I'm solo again. But I like how when Armored Core 6 was announced, they did, Miyazaki had to do an interview. He's like, no, it's not a Souls. It's not gonna be Souls. Like it's gonna be like the old Armored Core games with a mission structure and ranged combat with melee options and stuff. And it's like, thank you. Because that was my biggest concern. Like, please don't try to make this, you know, Dark Souls with mechs. Like, please don't do that.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I have the Elden Ring game, know how to piss people off. Oh, I finished Elden Ring. I actually need to go back to it because I was doing a second playthrough with Magic because I was being a dumb strength build, which got which got hard as shit by the end because I was relying on a sword that causes bleed damage, but then like the last boss is immune to bleed, so the sword wasn't doing as much damage as it normally does.
That Justin Roiland shooter game looks terrible. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I actually was watching part of a review by an Australian dude called G-Man Lives. He said the actual gameplay is fun, but the game just won't shut the fuck up. And it's like, see, if I have to consider playing your game on mute, I'm just done.
Gave up on Elden Ring Souls games. That'd piss me. Here's the thing, I genuinely do love Elden Ring. Genuinely, really great game.
I'm gonna say is this: if you think if Elden Ring pisses you off, you'd really hate some of the Armored Core games. They can get fucking ridiculous. Like the first Armored Core game I played was a sequel to the third game, but it wasn't called Armored Core 4 because the way they do their games is a little bit weird. And the difficulty spikes was so insane. There was a mission I legit could not beat it for years. Like I would constantly put the game down, come back, play up to that mission, try that mission again, get my ass kicked in, and just stop playing. And it's a mandatory mission too, so you have to do it.
Yeah, I tried going back to my guts build on Elden Ring, and I'm like, I probably have to level up a lot more to, and I gotta learn how to, and I need to learn how to use the great sword a lot better too. It is legitimately difficult to use.
I don't know how I complete Sekiro Unlocked the surest game. I don't know. I have to go back to playing Sekiro because I didn't get that far into it.
I didn't either. My big problem with it is, I said this before, like, I don't like how you get gameplay penalties.
This is Foster
like in coming back. I think that's kind of bullshit. Also, I couldn't get into like the parry system. I tried it.
I actually don't dislike the parry system. It's just that there's not a whole lot of room for error with it.
Yeah, it's just like.
And some bosses, it's really. I feel like it's like really difficult to parry some of their stuff. And it's.
I got to the ogre. And I'm like, okay, how do I realistically deal with this enemy?
Isn't that one like vulnerable to fire or something?
Yeah, it's vulnerable to fire and stuff, but I don't have like the fire.
Yeah, I fought that thing straight up and then looked up a walkthrough later and realized, oh, this thing was weak to fire the whole time, and there was a item I could have got to make this way easier.
I'm just like, yeah, this is.
Break time's over.
The humor in Justin's game looks like it's great. I saw one clip where the talking gun is complaining about.
He did keep running around and hitting him great out, and he just kept getting and body slamming me, and it got annoying.
Yeah.
Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How can you do it?
But
it just got annoying, man. I'm sorry.
Going back to the noobs comment for a second. There was a scene that someone posted on Twitter where the gun complains about going into a vet, and it says, "Uh-oh, Kotaku, Polygon, you guys better give the game a bad score. Vet something," and it's like, that's not funny. Shut the fuck up.
It's definitely not funny when you keep saying it over and over again.
Yeah.
There's one where it's like, oh, you can't kill a kid in games. That don't look so shootable. Don't you want to just shoot me because I'm a kid? You can't really kill kids in games. And it's like, oh, you shot him. There, happy? You don't really get to shoot kids in games. Get it? Like, okay, dear God, shut the fuck up, please.
Yeah, it's like they had something that was mildly funny,
I'm impressed by your
and then like they would just drag it on to like really bad comedy where they don't know where they're in the joke.
Okay, here's a good joke for a game like that. At the end of the day, like you could like say the kid offers you like a menial quest, right? Like, oh, go get this toy for me or something, right? You can get an item, and then the gun is like, or you can just shoot him. And the gunman is like, can you shoot a kid in video games? I mean, it's not. You can try. You never know. You never know.
Or it would be funny if he just says, or you could just shoot him, and then if you actually shoot him, he's like, bro, holy shit, I didn't think you could actually kill him.
I'm about to shut the pod.
I mean,
It's like, what are you doing?
Something like that. Something like
Yeah,
that.
that would
be funny.
actually be a little bit funny.
Time's up.
Because what they went with
actually,
is like, yo, this shit's not funny.
I'm actually kind of tired. I need to get some rest so I can go to my job.
Yeah, it's
I can't
almost...
keep it-
Yeah, it's almost
almost
midnight.
midnight.
Yeah, I'm gonna... After this match, I'm gonna wrap it up. Struggle Division, let you kill kids. You know, it's funny, I have the PC version of that game, and I need to actually install it and play it.
Excuse you. Get
I'll
in.
see you later, Edgy, alright?
Alright, man. I hope you feel better.
Such accuracy.
Yeah,
Mrs.
you and
Foster.
me
How
both. You too,
can
man,
you
alright?
do it?
Alright.
See you guys later.
I know Silent Hill 1 technically lets you kill kids, but they're monsters, so it doesn't really count, I don't think. The Grey Children.
Aperitifs are served.
Finish the last ones off. So I can
I
open the
think?
second one for you.
No, actually, no, I'm right. Yeah, the Grey Children, I think is what they're called. I know there was some controversy with that, like with some of the, I think with like the UK like rating thing, where they had to replace them entirely because that territory has some rule about violence against children in games, even if they're,
Good instinct.
you know, monsters. Which is probably why I think a lot of games don't let you kill kids in games, which, well, that sounds really terrible to say out of context, doesn't it? So it's not kind of like a psychopath out of context with that, but you know what I mean.
We're almost out of
I have
time.
to get like an A rating. I'm pretty sure that's what would happen. With most games, I feel like you'd get an A rating if you, or like that region's equivalent of an A rating. So once we're on a computer, I have to fix it. Oh, does it? Because I have like the GOG version. I don't know how well that runs.
Getting closer.
I know some people were saying the Silent Hill 4 PC port on GOG didn't run very well for them, but it worked fine for me on my old computer. I don't know how it works on the new one. You play God of War, right? Nah, I'll be honest, I didn't really care for the previous one, and I don't have a PS5, so I don't really feel like
Such.
I
Tenacious.
am having trouble talking now. I really just didn't feel like buying the fifth game. I was like, you know what? God of War for me ended at God of War 3. I don't really care about the Norse shit. Like, I gave it a shot, but I was just like the fourth one, I just didn't care that much. Don't think it was a bad game. I just kind of, it's not as fun as the old games. The other thing I saw about Ragnarok was it's that PS5 on the official Sony site, but it's a Ragnarok bundle. And it's I've watched like some gameplay, like I watched somebody fight Odin in that game, and that boss fight just looked lame as shit to me, to be honest with you.
Mrs. Foster.
I guess like wow, this I was watching that, it's like this does not hold a candle to when you fought Zeus, like at all.
This one's tenacious.
Come see me. The pod's safely.
Yeah, Chris, fantastic.
Nicely done.
Well, originally they were gonna have him fight the Egyptian gods, and I thought that would have been cool, but then they changed that. And they had hinted that in actually they hinted that in like 2 of the games that
See in here.
like the Egyptian pantheon was in the same territory. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like the gameplay of the 4th game felt like a freaking slog.
You need ammo.
So even though there were some things in the story that I did kind of like, I was just like, if To me, it was just like the gameplay isn't fun.
Break time's over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
Like, let me put it this way: when I beat God of War 4, I went and got my old PS3, booted up, and played the HD version of the original trilogy, and I was like, yeah, this is way more fun.
Cloaked Zeds nearby.
Even with the clunky stuff with the PS2 games, I was like, yeah, this is way more fun. Enjoyable in terms of gameplay. It just feels like they sacrifice fun for the sake of trying to be quote-unquote more mature, even though the original God of War was mature, and even though people try to act like it wasn't now because, I don't know, journalists and shit.
Whoops-a-daisy. That one had no... Did I pique your interest? Miss Foster? If you want something done right. Left out, see it?
I kind of get them wanting to change the combat a little bit because I know some people were saying that like the formula of like the original games was getting kind of stale by like God of War Ascension, and I kind of get that. But what they went with to me just was just less fun and just way less like enjoyable
That flesh
for
pound
me.
didn't know what hit it just now. Very nice work.
I did buy Callisto Protocol, and
after one of Fozzie's curry nights.
I know like a lot of people like some people online are saying like the game is like bad or something,
Very soon.
but I've been enjoying it. My only complaint about it is God of War 3 is legitimately way more fun than at least, because I can't really say Ragnarok because, you know, I haven't actually played Ragnarok, but since it seems to play like 4, then I'm gonna say that 3 is way more fun than whatever than Ragnarok's gameplay style. And I get that they wanted to mellow out Kratos and have him calm down and stuff, and I think that's fine. Because, I mean, we had, you know, so many games of him just being,
These Zeds are close.
you know, too pissed off to die, basically, that I get that they wanted to have him cool off, because he doesn't really have a reason to be as pissed as he was. Oh, I am not getting fucking body blocked in here right now. Ragfire is just 4 of the few more things added. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, and I just...
Cloaked Zeds nearby. That one had...
Like, when I first saw the gameplay trailers, I was just like, okay, this looks like 4 again. But, like, nicer looking. Well, 4's graphics were really good on PS4, but still.
Mrs. Foster from...
Or Doom has stayed the same. People still love the franchise.
If you want something done right.
Doom has changed quite a bit, though, when you really think about it. Like, if you look at Doom, like Doom 1 to like Doom Eternal, just purely gameplay, obviously graphics are different stuff. There are some pretty big gameplay differences, but the core of it is the same. I would say, like, a lot of the core elements are 100% are pretty much there or altered slightly. Whereas God of War 4, if they just kind of just took the combat system and just threw it out the window, it kind of to me felt like they were almost. I don't want to say they were trying to be Souls-like, but it almost feels like they were kind of trying to emulate that a little bit.
Glad to see you made it through. Make for the pod and gear up.
with God of War, which to me just felt weird. And the other thing I didn't like was the loot system.
It didn't stand a chance. Magnifique. Know what Zeds love? Broken armor. Fix it.
Yeah, Doom is still freaking good. I'm curious. I know they said they're kind of taking a break from Doom, and it looks like they're gonna do something with Quake, and I have no idea what they're gonna do with it. Because Quake is kind of a weird series, because it's like Quake 2 is completely different from Quake 1, and then you got the arena games, which really don't have, you know, much of a story, and then you got
Someone's walking around with a lot less.
4, which is like a direct sequel to Quake 2.
Quake! This is Foster.
And then you had, what was that one? The free-to-play multiplayer one, Quake Champions or whatever.
Can do it.
Smart. Now finish the job. Allez.
So Quake's a series where I'm curious to see if they are going to bring it back, what they're going to do, which direction they go with it.
That's a flashbound. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Same. Part of me wants to do like wants them to do more of like the cosmic horror Quake. Even though I like the this is probably a hot take. I actually prefer Quake 4 over Quake 2. I like Quake 4's aesthetic more. And like the atmosphere that game had.
Mommy loves money.
I do think the Strogg in that game looked kind of horrifying.
Mrs. Foster, how can you do it?
So part of me wouldn't mind seeing more of that, but another part of me thinks, yeah, we need another one with cosmic horror. So hopefully they do that, but we don't know. I think if I remember correctly, Quake 2 wasn't originally supposed to even be Quake 2. It was supposed to be called something else, I think.
Dispatch out. Nice work. We can reopen the trader pod soon.
Because they're so unrelated from each other. Like, I've only played Quake 1, 2, and 4. I've never played Quake 3, which was the multiplayer one, Arena. And actually, I did play Quake Champions a little bit, but I just didn't get into it.
Taking down a Scrake comes naturally to
Not
you.
in-
That looks like blood.
We talking at 4? I'm trying to remember, were they?
Keep the area secure.
I think everybody remembers 4 because of that one scene when you get captured and you get turned into a Strogg, and it's like, yeah, that, even though the graphics obviously aren't, you know, nowhere near as good as today's, but like, that was actually pretty intense. And Quake 2, oh.
Did I? Mrs. Foster from range. He sets a cloak. Uh-oh, siren! Mrs. Foster presents her in... Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How?
And the horrifying monster faces, but still.
Physician, heal thyself.
I mean, of course they did, they had to.
Who wants to get rich today? Did I pique your interest?
Finish the last ones off, so I can open
There's one game that I would love to see come back.
The area remains
Oh, one that I actually think is kind of likely, somewhat likely to come back, either probably like a remake, is Dino Crisis.
This one's tenacious.
I gotta reinstall the PS1 emulator because I kind of want to play it now.
You really shredded that flesh bound back there. Impressive.
Yeah, this girl's wrist must just be broken as fuck right now. They have a Webley. I don't think so.
Bring up the trading controls and upgrade your gear.
If they do, they call it something else.
More Zeds on the way. Start to wrap things up, as they say.
Yeah, they don't have one.
I suggest you purchase armor. Oh mon Dieu.
Is that in Europe? It is.
I'm about to shut the pod.
Yeah, we're in Paris. This map is Paris, I think. Yeah, it is Paris.
Pod's closed. Go make a difference.
Bye-bye. Pleased to make your acquaintance. What?
There's a I saw somebody using a weapons mod for this game where they modded a lot of the UNSC weapons from Halo in this game.
Aperitifs are served.
And whoever did the weapon models for that, or migrate, or got the data from the Halo games, whatever, did a fantastic job with them.
That's a siren.
Here's miniguns.
Foster presents her introductions.
It's just not legally owned. True.
Tight. Mrs. Foster. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
One gun they added that
Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How
well, yeah, it was paid DLC that I was a bit surprised about was they added the
more the merrier.
FAMAS master key
That's nearly all of them.
with the underslung shotgun on it, and it was like that shit is ridiculously fun to use.
Did I pique your interest? Yep, that's a bloodhound. That one had no chance. Come on, Mrs. Foster.
I'm about to max out the spurt.
You have a big battle coming up. This equipment
Yep,
is an
maxed
investment.
out.
I saw the way you took down that flesh pound. It didn't stand a chance. Magnifique.
You can get a minigun in this game. You know what? I'm actually gonna switch to the
Final choices, people. Enemies on the scope.
I'm actually gonna switch. Oh, I forgot I had this neon skin on it, but
If you want something.
Last
figure since this is
chance.
gonna be the last round for the night, might as well go ahead and go out with a bang, right?
Break time's over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
Your irritating rampage is about to
Oh,
end.
Hans again?
Pathetic, odious little worms.
You definitely need to Webley loaded with the hour dry custom man kill rounds. That would
Am
definitely
I
piss
getting
people off.
warmer, Zeddy?
Come out, little pig. Let me test my
They should definitely get one of those like ridiculous, like the what's it called, like 500 Nitro Express, like elephant guns.
Do bullets hurt you?
Watching Kentucky Ballistic be shooting those things, and it's like, man, that shit look like it just fucks you up.
Man on fools! That was the easy part. See what I have for you next, piggies.
I know you're here somewhere. This one's to me.
Embrace your death. Really? You are making me step up the tax again?
The big game rifles. When we got a 500 Magnum, might as well have a 500 elephant gun. I mean, go big or go home, right?
What will you do?
I'm poisoned.
Enough of these little attacks. There is something more to think about.
Fuck.
I just need one healthy meat sack. What is this? You swine are not dead yet? Why not?
Walter is molding. He's molding that I'm still alive.
That's better. Mrs. Foster presents her infant.
Okay, this is where he actually gets a little bit dangerous.
Mrs. Foster.
Stop living, scum! Who said you could go on
Heal
living?
myself.
There we go. Bye bye. I'm just gonna just. Oh, I'm out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Like I said, it's still getting over cold. I don't know if I'm gonna have any videos up for the holidays. It's just like a time thing, and you know, still being a little bit out of it. Not really 100% yet. So, have to wait and see on that. The what rifle? Yeah, I'll look it up. What is it called? Oh, wow. That looks awesome. That actually looks really fucking cool. But what was I saying? Oh. I gotta thank you guys for the 1K, well, 1.04K. I need to do something for that. I'm just not entirely sure what or how I'm gonna do it, or if I'm gonna be able to do it before New Year's. Yeah, that would be pretty cool in this game. Give it to like the sharpshooter or something, or the support, since they use shotguns. That would absolutely fit in their place, since we already have a double barrel. So you know, making it like a more powerful double barrel makes a lot of sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and head off and keep you guys posted. If you want to keep track of things, not just on when I post, like on community posts, there's that link in the description. I actually have that link tree thing now, so you just click that and it just gives you all relevant links and stuff. I'm gonna head out.